Here then.
I hit the button.
Soon as now.
We got hot mics.
All mics are live.
Uh-oh, I have to start watching again. Why? Why did I have to hit that button? That's weird. Cool. I'm glad that happened, like,
Immediately.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Discord seems to be the loose end today with all of the shit we're doing. It's all the archipelago stuff, which was a gigantic pain in the ass the first time, just worked instantly, and then now Discord is coming apart at the seams.
Yeah.
It doesn't like recording this many things all at the same time.
Yeah. I ran into this a little bit.
Kind of pushing it to its limits, but I don't know, whatever.
I ran into this a little bit when I blind streamed Sekiro. Because when I was doing that, I was streaming the game at good settings, recording the game at better settings at the same time. It's like, yeah, we're listening to Plock today. I've been really into Tim Follin lately, and this song, it's aquatic, so I'm gonna load my game.
Yeah, let's jump on in.
I'm gonna go ahead and continue. Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Here. What is he doing?
Am I seriously on 1E tank on? Right. I was thinking if I was going to 1E tank, super missile only, go take on Phantom. Yeah.
Full strength. Have you found anything in the swampus?
A lance. That is. I think the lance is called Lance.
Yes, Lance.
Which.
Quinlank.
There's a spell called Lance, and also an NPC called Lance. So you would be forgiven for,
many lances.
Not immediately.
Oh, you've got like a. You have like a. Do you have like a house? Out there, in Subnautica.
Yeah, I have a base.
And
I have to find it.
Oh right, you still don't have a compass.
I still don't have a compass. I think it is actually this way. I don't have beacons yet. This doesn't feel right. This feels wrong. No, it doesn't.
What is an item in Subnautica classify? So finding an item in Subnautica is anything that is a
data pad or data locker. Here it is. Here's my glorious sea base.
Oh my god.
It's everything a home could need. Is a team.
That's right. Everything you can need.
Oh, we do need one more thing. There's one thing that I'm missing.
The amazing Kelly. Thank you very much for the sub.
I need coffee.
But yeah, we all right. So here's how I'm starting today. this base is this base costs $3,500 rent in the state of New York.
Yeah,
there it goes. Up, it's just spurting out.
3 roommates and 2 of them are rats. Like,
boom! I got 2 coffee Americanos, real Italian espresso diluted with tasteless American water. That is one of you got me that item.
All right. So I have no charge beam, and I must scream. So,
yes, it's going to be killing Fantoon manually.
5.
You have screw. It's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Where was I going? I can't remember where I was going.
Because the thing about beating Fantoon here is that beating Fantoon unlocks like at least a half dozen checks.
Okay, I need to go to one of these big clouds. I think it's that one. Leads to floating island. I need to go to Mountain Island, which I think is over here. The other big thing. That's where we'll be going here. And I guess I could. My pitiful base. It's just got lockers in it. It's got a battery charger and a fabricator. Oh no, there's one thing I was going to build before I left, because there is one thing I can actually do. But I don't have multi-purpose room yet. So I can't, the room, I can't build room I can only build hallways. But one thing I should be able to build is I did find the blueprint for the moon pole.
I did figure out during all of that I should use levitate.
You should use
But my
levitate.
friends were talking, so I couldn't immediately, make it clear that I knew what the hell. I shouldn't have sent an item. Okay, good.
High jump boots from Kaz.
Ah, that'll.
I would love an
During the
E-tank.
fight.
I would love an E-tank, but we'll take what we get.
All right, I'll keep looking.
I
Can
mean,
I not position this correctly? It doesn't want to position correctly. I mean, I'll take whatever I can get.
I'm pretty sure one more.
God, what a pain in the ass the Vipers were.
Oh god, these high jump boots have. Ah!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, look what have I done?
Fuck.
No! Look what I've done.
Because all of a sudden my jump was different on my.
Yeah, you had a different jump.
Well,
I need to. This locker is floating in space now.
Oh no!
And blocking the doorway.
Oh.
Let's see. What does levitate cost? Bone and acorn. 2 bone, 2 acorn? Oh god.
2 bone, 2 acorn.
Oh, levitate is gonna suck.
Hey, but hey, who decided to randomize ingredients?
Probably someone stupid.
Yeah, that guy must have been a moron.
What a fucking ass.
Oh, a dog is here. Hello, doggy.
I'm gonna go check and see if there's any other items I can grab.
Progress you can make by default.
In other areas first. Actually, wait. I can go to Death Mountain.
God, why did they make Vipers such complete ass to fight? Ugh.
Death Mountain is a fine place to go.
That has items.
Like they have strong knockback. They never stop moving. Their bodies are a hurt box, and they dodge. Like they have. Oh, also they have a lot of hit points.
Sounds like a Dark Souls 2 enemy.
They literally have it all, and that's not okay.
Okay, now I have a moon pole. Not that there's actually anything I can do with it.
I need speed for that. I don't need
well,
that.
found an acorn. That could be fucking crucial.
Actually, can't I? No, I don't have the. I do not yet have the. No, I do have the vehicle upgrade console, so I can make the vehicle upgrade console. I may as well make the vehicle upgrade console.
All right, let's.
For me, I figure I may as well cast the levitates that I can. I wonder if it figures out the ingredients that you like, the new versions of ingredients that you need, and then like conveniently places those. It might not. I don't know.
Inconveniently places those.
Right. I guess I'm now interested in bones and acorn.
All right, so because Fantune there that was a close fight. Like, I think one more super was actually it, but I know that I have Death Mountain available, so I'm gonna take that. I might as well.
As well. We all love Death Mountain. It's got everything a growing boy needs.
Power bombs from Kaz. Right, sniff, sniff.
I'll actually be collecting items here shortly, so hold on to your butts, everybody. Gnomebitten will be collecting items. Can you believe it?
Wow.
That never happens.
That never happens.
I spent too long trying to find my ass. Well, right now I'm trying to find copper.
Yeah, so in the base game, the way that you progress through the volcano is that each of these areas has a little side area where you can get an additional mud pepper, which is effectively a key for further on.
Yes, the mud peppers are what lets you cast levitate.
Yep.
The worst thing about this is my base does not have a beacon on it, so I don't know where the hell it is. I have to like remember with landmarks.
Okay,
There's going to be a thing I'm going to be trying some advanced techniques this time though. I'm going to attempt death warping.
Okay, so I'm up here. I can do tower, right? Tower is just like a dungeon, even though it's the wrong, like an off dungeon. You can always do tower. I don't think.
I forget what you need for, like, full tower.
Yeah.
I know that you need something for, like, the basement of it. I forget what it is, though. Man, I get to send items all the time. It's
Oh,
great.
Drill arm, good. I needed that.
The game I am playing is 2 games actually.
Yes. Slyo is playing Link to the Past, Super Metroid. Kaz is playing Secret of Evermore.
Yo,
And I'm playing Subnautica.
Sword 1. Oh!
Sword 1! Sword!
Oh my
Sword?
god.
Go sort them out, gents.
Hey, found an acorn. Is that an addition? No, that's not enough to cast levitate. What am I missing? Ingredients.
Originally,
Oh,
we
I have
had
12 acorns. The limiting factor is bones,
bones.
which I
We'll try
have,
to
I
find
have
some
0
bones.
of. I have none bone.
Alright.
Slyo found his progressive sword.
I got Sword 1.
Uh,
I don't think you need that to get in the tower. Tower's right here. It's just open. There is a... But you're right, there is a metal check over here. Do I have that? Hold on, let me check. Is this ether? I know I can't do this yet. I don't have literacy.
Yeah,
yeah, you can't read.
I
Yeah.
can't read.
I'll
I
have
don't
to
know
go
if
up
any of
and
us
find
can
you.
read.
I can, but I
There's
choose
some
not
bone.
to
Okay,
because
I'm just gonna do
I don't need the
tower.
scanner.
1. I still need to find 1 more bone in order to proceed.
Oh, new radio
Like,
signal.
time to get
Excuse me.
sniffy.
Have I been to this wreck before? I don't know if I have. Well, if I
Oh,
have,
found
I
a
will go to it
leftover.
now.
Great. If only that were
Ah.
useful in any
Radiation
capacity.
detected.
Oh, small key
Tower
means having
map.
to go downstairs. That's fine.
That'll
Okay.
some ash. Okay.
Been to... What wreck even is this? I don't know, but let's explore. Some of the wrecks just have data boxes like on the outside. Okay, I think I've been here because the store is open. I probably went here and died of radiation poisoning. I probably died for nothing.
Oof. Accuracy and dodge rates in a game with optical hits. I hate it. Okay, found some bone. So that's literally enough to proceed, I think.
Well, in we go. This radiation is, as far as radiation goes, fairly bearable. What are your guys' favorite forms of radiation?
I think beta is where it's at.
I like infrared.
I'm gonna go with gamma. That's the kind that gives the most superpowers.
That is the kind that gives. I think that is responsible for at least 4, 5 superpowers. People. I think that was both Fantastic Four and the Hulk. Why am I still being poisoned?
I thought Fantastic Four was just sort of cosmic rays, like the unspecified.
Yeah, unspecified cosmic rays. I think you're right. God, why am I still being poisoned?
I remember watching a Fantastic Four cartoon for like a minute. I forget what it was. It was one of the old ones, and like they seriously would not shut up about cosmic rays. It was every other line they would mention cosmic rays somehow.
Oh, is fire a need here? Heck, I don't have.
Yeah,
right.
You might need fire.
Right, because normally a need to get up here is lantern, right?
Ah, piss.
So you wouldn't think about that because normally you would have lantern.
Yeah.
They would already have it.
All right. So tower's off limits for a little while. I need fire on the bottom floor. Masses, you're right. I didn't even think about it. I just went with it.
Oh god, I am dying.
So I probably don't need to fight Viper Commander here. And
Okay, yes, You're considering what?
considering that I don't really have reliable healing. Oh, wax, hooray!
Have some
You know,
wax.
I could have Elizabeth solve my problems here. Fuck up Viper Commander for me, Elizabeth.
Okay, here's my new plan. I said I was going to try death warping, so... This will take me all the way back here.
Gloves.
Sent an
Glove.
item.
Glove.
Love is love.
That is
Okay, I
It's a big
definitely
item.
did need to defeat Viper Commander. I
yeah,
forgot that.
gloves, huh? Thank you.
I really need to treat this like a 100% run. That's
I just that because gloves for me is a
Also-
huge unlock.
yeah. No, gloves give you all kinds of shit.
I don't have a hammer over here, so I can't do this side.
I know there's a hidden alchemist in here somewhere. It's where you get the speed formula. No, the defend formula. Sorry, speed is somewhere. Wow, I can't. There's so many hidden alchemists in this stupid game.
Yeah, the radiation is basically hot rooms, but I'm on my way to get the Varia suit. We used hints last time to try to find stuff, and one of the things we spent a hint on, or I spent a hint on, was to find the location of the radiation suit. Because if I get that, that means I can go to the Aurora, and if I can get to the Aurora, there's just a ton of shit there.
Yeah.
Defend is back at the village. Do I have to talk to Strongheart again? I know that he gives like recipes at different times. Crap. Well, anyway, I know that I have a secret room to find.
All right, let's go.
I'll send an item. Sent floodlights to Grummy.
Okay,
Hell
I found
yes.
a secret room.
He gave me floodlight.
I can't
And
carry any more
missile.
water.
And a missile.
Okay.
All right. What opens up now that I have rock? I need to save and quit. I know what to do.
This wreck had nothing in it.
Sanctuary. So now that I have pickup,
Graveyard?
yes, graveyard, I can go into the back half of escape.
God.
And there's a couple items in the back of escape.
I'm shocked I remembered that. It's I have not played Link to the Past in at least 12 years.
Yeah, because I need to bomb this left wall here. I know this for a very dumb reason that I'll never get to use in life.
3 of my formulae require dry ice. Oh, I already have the defend spell. No, that's random. Never mind. That's
Okay.
definitely.
This is Mountain Island. The other island is a floating rock.
2 acorns and Kaz.
Acorn!
You know, I'm not going to turn my nose up at acorns anymore now that I know that I need them for levitate. Even though I have 12 of them and the stoichiometric balance is on bone.
That's one more cast, you know?
Yeah. Well, half of one.
Sure.
It's 2 acorns, 2 bone, which is very sad. I think I no longer need to cast levitate. No, there's like one more thing in the game where I need to cast levitate. So, yeah, I'm not going to turn my nose up at bone.
I'm very happy to have a sword right now.
Spell. There. Oh, yeah, I found another mud pepper.
Having a sword is generally pretty good. That craps.
Okay, there's my escape.
Alright.
Groove off to the left. I don't think I checked the defend location. I really need to do that.
Alright, I have gloves. This means I can check a lot more Dark World locations. Wait, I have gloves. I should be able to go check, Dark World Lake? Right?
Come back here, you bastard.
I think.
Alright.
I think
You're fine.
Or do I need hammer for
Something
that?
I need to climb up on. There's the...
I need hammer for that.
Ooh. Okay, the place where I'm going is going to be a doozy. So let's go to the doozy.
Thief's Town is open for me, right?
I think so.
I think Glovemere is Thief's Town.
Okay.
So I need to go in this direction.
Wait. To go around here.
I need to go in this direction. I need to go on the other side of the island, actually.
Can't carry any more water.
Oh.
That's what I get for stocking up on water. And one of my other aspects is playing Subnautica.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Matt, is that I could get over here with, because I can go over to, there's a dark world thing up here. Well, not up here, up, on the other side of town.
I actually have a tablet, but...
And then I can check Dark Town, and I think I can actually make it all the way over to Lake. Ooh, and there's a lot of Dark World checks on the way. Okay, I actually should have, like, stuff to do. Oh.
Sent an item.
More missiles.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't... Oh.
You get to that one.
I need hammer.
You get to that one. That's maddening.
So we're going to have to do a pretty deep dive over here to get to this wreck. Not outside of my abilities, but it's going to be pretty deep.
I think you need hammer for almost every Dark World location I'm thinking of.
Yeah, there's a lot of the stakes. And like the turtles that you have to flip.
You just need mitts for that giant rock? I thought it was double mitts for those rocks. A shield.
Aggressive shield.
Hooray.
Yeah, this is double.
Okay.
What about the left path? Isn't there a tiny path through, like, over here?
Stole that Viper's lunch money.
Right here? No. Where's that path?
Okay, well, now that I've unlocked all of that.
So there should be a wreck 250 meters below the surface here. I just have to swim down there.
No, it's only a Dark World. Never mind. Again, I'm going mentally and thinking about Dark World all the time here, and I'm not there yet.
Oh, Grandpa's over there. Hi, Grandpa. I might use that Grandpa to save warp, because he will kill me very, very quickly.
So I have... I think the Dark World...
Silver arrows to Slow 9.
Whoa.
Hey.
That is not why I came here.
Yo,
Do you
never
still
mind
beat the
this
game?
damn sword. Yeah, let me go.
Yeah, who needs a sword?
Well, silver arrows are like ridiculous damage. What are you thinking about, Indrik? Like, what is there a Dark World axis that I'm missing, or? Because in my mind, I'm thinking hammer, 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 and hammer.
Let's see.
Or like the 4 Dark World pieces I'm still missing.
I came here for that radiation suit, but little did I know that silver arrows would actually be here.
Yeah, damn.
The radiation suit will mean I can just go to the Aurora, which should have a million billion things in it. And also just go to the grassy plateaus.
Okay. Currently, I'm trying to clean up Prehistoria.
Oh, I might want to go get some diamonds before I...
Fair, fair.
That was nothing.
I probably would need... Like, there are checks I can do without Moon Pearl, though, is the thing. There are ones you can do by just checking, by just being able to swap over. And right now I'm just looking for anything. Which... Oh! I can go get scammed.
Scam. There's another wreck I can get to in the mountains, and
I
also
lifted up that
basalt.
rock and then immediately thought, wait a minute, let's go get scammed.
Okay, if I head back towards the mountain.
Okay. I think it's time for me to finish the act. And if I need to come back, I'll come back, you know.
Am I going in the right direction?
I don't like my health.
Very generally. Okay. My last wreck was 250 meters below the surface. This one is 350 meters.
There's an item for you, one of you up at the secondary location near Scam.
Want some grease.
My favorite.
I don't think I have any formulae that use grease. It's in the base game anyway, it's a late game thing.
Like dry ice.
Yeah. Grease, dry ice, meteorite.
I don't know why grease is a fairly ancient material. If you cook meat, you will discover grease.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa. Don't kill me. I see glowing items.
All right, here we
which
go.
are data pads.
Scam time.
Alright, what's today's scam? A star.
Water.
Water for Kaz.
Oh, that's so sad. I can't hold it.
I got
King
water.
Zora,
I got Zora. The Zora gave me water.
Can't
Okay.
carry any more water.
10 arrows. Oh,
Oh,
alien
God.
containment. How nice.
Ultimate scam.
Ultimate scam.
I
In a
think
normal
that's-
playthrough, alien containment
My
is quite
God.
useful.
I'll take more arrows. I mean, arrows are a weapon.
Like, is that the biggest Zora scam of all
That's the
time?
big. There's no bigger scam
Like-
than water from the Zora.
Like, not only is it water, it's also like I'm full of that, and it's in a different game. Like, holy smokes!
We'll have some, I mean, if I had
Hey,
to
pedal is
repulsion
actually
cannon to get down
useful.
there.
All right,
I need healing items because I don't have a good healing spell.
Okay, Cyclops engine.
Lantern.
I have, like, Shite
Yes, do I
healing
need-
spells.
Do I need to get down here? I could get down there with the repulsion cannon, but I don't have it. And I'm also about to drown.
Why did that rock come back? Oh, fuck.
Can I travel
That's,
3
uh,
football fields in 20
Pretty
seconds?
bad.
Perhaps.
I call that bad.
Okay, so I went
Oh,
under. I
wait,
went
no,
into the
there we go.
graveyard and went and grabbed the 3 treasures in the escape.
I had yet to cast the spell. That was the problem.
Oh. Cheating lantern is out of logic, and if you mean
Yoko.
if
Ooh.
you mean cheating
Got
lantern to
an
get to Death Mountain, I have other ways of getting to Death Mountain. The problem is,
Well,
like, if I get up Death Mountain and go to Harrow's Tower, you need fire in Harrow's Tower to finish it. I also need the hammer to get to the other side of Death Mountain.
I'm going to try to find some basalt, which has a diamond in it, and I want to
The-
collect a bunch of
the
diamond
eventual
and
right way to
then
go.
Thanks for the money.
allow myself
for,
to be killed.
Thanks for the payback on the water.
The water
yeah?
money.
Set
Yeah,
an
you
item.
said cast the money. Yeah. Wall planter.
Oh, I'll take.
Instead of having Big 20 and Missile Pack, I have a wall planter and coffee machine.
Oh no, I because I have 2 games, it's not as necessary for me to need a item that will get me out of the hole that I'm in. Because I can just go to the other game, which is what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go fight Fantoon. Because that's the answer, right? I beat Fantoon, that opens up 6 items.
Where can I find basalt? Remember there being basalt in the mountains.
Just going through the maze exits one at a time.
If only I had
Now up.
if Fun Secret of Evermore fact, there's a lot of chests in this game.
Okay, it's actually shale, not basalt. I regret the error.
Oh.
I am loath to make a mistake like that, and I brought shame upon myself and the rest of you.
I think you've brought shame upon your dwarf fortress, but not really on anything else.
And my plan is to collect as much diamond and stuff as I can and then drown and see how much of it I keep.
Do you have like so how does it take your items when you die?
You lose a few random items you have in your inventory that you didn't have the last time you saved. Yoko time. We'll find out. I have just drowned to death.
This, this, then was that a terminus? It was.
It should be better now doing like trying Fantoon here, because I won't get handed high jump boots mid fight, and I'll be used to high jump boot like timings.
Didn't keep any of the good items and kept all the worthless items.
Well,
looks like we're going back.
Okay. I think I've already had. It's fine. That's right, kids. Game lengthening mazes. Don't you love game lengthening mazes?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Oh no, but while I'm here, I should make...
Makes the game longer.
yeah.
You don't get 40 hours out of your game. What are you even doing, you know?
Those are quality maze solving hours. You have to get out of your parents' hair, okay?
Look. We need features to the back of the box.
Oh shit.
The maze is a feature.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of mazes in this game. The one that I actually genuinely like is the one where they put a little hint, and after you know what's going on, you can just follow the hints. And it's like, oh, the Neo-Greebles, they're the hint. And it's like, aha, I didn't notice that before. And, yeah, so there's this, like, little revelation to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I no
whereas this
longer...
one is just... It's just absolutely memorization and, like, trying every different path.
So now I no longer die from poison. Or I don't die from poison nearly as badly as I used to. I can still die from poison because the radiation helmet for some reason takes up this different slot, the same slot as the rebreather. So I have to choose between being poisoned to death or drowning.
Alright, I got 2 missiles and a super. If I can do that, I think 3 times, that's the Fantoon fight. I think.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so this should just be a boss. Yeah, here we go.
I forget HP values on Fantoon.
So I need to go here, because there's actually an important item to get here. The fire extinguisher. You actually do need the fire extinguisher at the Aurora, and that's basically it. So now it's time to go to the big-ass ship.
Oh my god, remember when we went to the Aurora?
Yes!
And like, the like, floor was having problems, and like, we were able to...
Ah. They were able to like, clip into spots because it wasn't loading correctly.
Yes!
Ah, you got him.
Hey, Fantoon down.
That is hard with no suit and 1 energy tank.
This boss is kind of lame.
Yeah, I get you could call the Aurora a boss fight. There's big enemy monsters in this game, but you don't really fight most of them. The really big ones I've tried to fight. I've tried to kill Reaper Leviathans with the prawn before. It doesn't really work out. Are there any wrecks near the Aurora?
He's
Doesn't
locked in
look
place
like
for
it.
that animation. Regrowth myself. Regrowth the dog. Like, it's just got a machine gun. What am I supposed to do about that?
Will the Aurora actually have a lot of stuff in it? How much of it can I do? Because I didn't make the repulsion cannon. Or the propulsion cannon, because I can't. There's not much. You can kind of work around having the propulsion cannon, though. Not like the laser. Bulkhead.
Oh, it
I do
also
need those.
heals. So, you know, that's fun.
You can tell this is an indie game because they
Okay.
just left textures like this in the
Crushed.
game.
But I have a weapon that is above the curve, so away it
Lance.
goes. Sent an item.
Missile.
Missiles. Magmar head missiles.
Yeah, the crabs. The crabs aren't that bad. I'm used to fighting off crabs with a knife. I can knife a head crab to death. No problem.
A little mistake. I really have to choose between, like, seeing chats and seeing y'all. How did I solve this before? I feel like I had access to everything. Maybe that was a lie. Whatever. Okay. I'll just periodically check in and rely on my audience to tell me when things look bad. if anything goes wrong. Regrowth has worn off.
Okay, can I get into here without
Let's see. Who does it seem like is going to beat their game first? Ideally, we wrap up at similar amounts of time. We had all chosen our games for that purpose.
But the real answer is Jens. Because he has silver arrows, so at the very least he can beat Ganon. If he can find charge beam,
I mean, I'll do my best. I'm not gonna dawdle. I will.
I think I'm going to be the last.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's sort of probable, right?
And then I guess I'm going upstairs.
It was like our original choices anyway. Not like Hollow Knight was what I was going to be on, but
yeah. I didn't quite know what I was getting into until I
started. Yeah,
I did enough playtesting to like. I did the scouting. I tried all the randos and got them all working and connected independently. And as soon as I got into this one, I realized just what it was going to entail.
Okay, so I've been warned that this is apparently a soft lock? Or like the dog is just walking to me from very far away. Ah, I see. This is it. This is the...
Are you locked or are you
It's not a real lock. Okay, so here's the scenario. If you touch the ladder when you get to the Pirate's Cove in Antiquia, the dog has to walk to you. But because of the randomizer, the dog is positioned very far away and so had to like walk toward me. If I had just done a screen transition, it would have fixed the location of the dog. So, yeah. I should fall into the pit near Blimp? Okay. That sounds A-okay. I might have done this already. I didn't. I know I've talked to Blimp before, but... Yeah, because I flew here.
Okay, here's our first reward for getting to the Aurora. What is it? Chic plant pot. Excellent. One of them is over here in the administrator's office. If I can get through here without dying.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, well...
Missile.
Not... Sword upgrade.
Progressive sword.
Oh dear.
I just got I also got King of Burna, not Mario. So Mario.
Samari. Yes, we all love Samari.
Yeah.
Let's see, how many diamond eyes do I have? I think I possess 1 diamond eye.
So here's where you should have the propulsion cannon to move these cargo boxes. You can stupid it though. I hope at least. I'm like, yeah, there you go. You stupid it. Oh, plant shelf. Hell yeah.
Sent an item.
Yeah, I performed a skip.
Oh my god, he sells bone. Alright. That was the real answer all along. I should have flown up here. I knew that he sold bone because the shops are not randomized. That's so foolish of me.
Nice.
Okay. Oh shit. Getting cornered by dangerous enemies. Oh boy.
I don't remember this having a keypad on it.
0451.
Okay, transition, dog transition, good.
That's every keypad in every video game, right?
Yeah, I tried 451, but it's a 4-number code.
Well, 0451.
I don't have an O.
Oh.
Yeah, I only have the 1 diamond eye.
I'm looking it up.
We're good. Okay.
I
now
don't
I'm
remember
going
there
to try
being
to
a
find
keypad.
the sting formula. Which actually means I'm going to switch to a sword.
Have you finally gotten a offensive formula you can use?
Not really.
Dang.
You did find a... You did. It was called over-leveled spear.
Hmm? Yeah, it's not really an alchemy, but I feel you.
Yeah. So you're supposed to get those codes in scans and notepads, but I'm not collecting notepads.
Right.
So
That's where
it doesn't-
information is.
Yeah. There's a forklift here, so if the tank hits you with it, you'll get incapped right away. I've been playing Left 4 Dead lately. I got hit by the bug again. That game holds up.
Uh-oh.
I saw you post a video
With the squeaky hammer.
with the squeaky hammer.
Yeah.
Right?
Item. I found my picture frame.
Oh, perfect.
I wish there were fewer junk items in this game.
I
Considering
wish
how
I
many
knew a
checks there are.
reliable way to find what I'm looking for.
I've since refined that mod setup. I no longer have 2 JoJo special infected. Turns out Gaston also does not crash. They made a change in 2020 that makes like most witch and charger mods no longer work. And the only 2 I could find that would work were both JoJo's. But then I found alien containment. But then I found one for a charger that works now. The Kira mod for the witch is very good though.
Yeah, I will accept directions to Sting. But, you know, they've got to be followable, because you know how this place is. I also have to, I have to leave now. Because any directions are going to require on, you know...
Was that
I'll
a clutch
try to
E-tank?
leave.
I mean, not
Can I eat
clutch,
this,
but
please?
excellent. Oh, I don't have speed. I can't 100% this area. There's one item I can't get, right?
Damn it. Damn it. Stupid fucking desert enemies. They just run up at you out of actual nowhere, and then put you in a defensive state, which ruins your run cycle. Which is the one thing that I can do to get through this area faster, is the trick that I'm doing.
Yeah, well...
Damn it. And you just run smack into a fucking spider, and then... Fuck this.
Can you find the magic rock?
Oh, right.
I remember that
There's
works,
like a
right?
magic rock that teleports you through the entire thing. Yeah. Here, let me
That's my
reset.
information of how to get through the desert quick. And actually be useful, but...
Just touch the magic rock. I mean, I think that these things are like put in by the devs because they got sick of it. You know, they just wanted to test the area. Okay, so I'm back at the beginning. All right, from the oasis near the boat. Up and right until you hit an oasis, and then north. Okay. Well,
And arrows.
let's try it.
Kitty.
Kitty.
I will try my best to run directly upright, but I might get knocked.
There's an oasis.
Okay, that's an oasis.
Nap Blue. This game has some good VG products in it. Fire. Fire bad.
Damn it. Stupid tumbleweeds. Why'd they put tumbleweeds in here? Why did they make this whole thing so obnoxious?
Sand.
Oh!
Sam. Hey, okay.
Lamp.
Method complete. Sent
Lamp.
an item. Charge beam.
Charge.
Charge.
Sting was charge beam.
Wow. So you, water.
Everything's coming up
So that was-
slow.
Yes.
Thank
Water.
you. I also
Enjoy water, Kaz.
water.
Can't carry any more water.
I also picked up lamp on my end, so
850.
that means I've got Tower of Hera. I can actually get to Death Mountain normal.
Call bead. That
Call-
one that's news you can use, right?
What? Yeah, but why am I not getting it?
Maybe you'll get it soon.
The desert is so bad that it will not.
Yeah, it would. I can't even receive items in the multi-world if I'm in the desert. That's just how awful it is.
All right. What is my lock here? Varia. Okay. I just went through my brain.
Okay, gotta break into the captain's quarters. Breaking into the captain's quarters is a thing you should do in the game when you play it. Because by breaking into the captain's quarters, you can see the disarmed orbital defense cannon with no power going through it, turn and shoot down the sunbeam.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I found my Neptune launch platform.
Whoa. That's actually a big one.
And bulkhead.
That's not as big, but still useful though, right?
Is bulkhead for the Cyclops?
You know, I do have an amulet of annihilation, so really. Aha, okay. We're done. Running is over.
Alright.
Now, wind is my friend. Need to find the wind.
300.
Riando.
Yeah, that's all from this part of the
Nowhere.
Aurora.
Oh, Lantern also lets me finish Eastern too. God, Lantern is everything right now. Lantern is literally the thing. Lamp was literally the thing blocking like 4 different places on my end.
What am I missing? I'm missing 4 out of 6 parts of the Cyclops. I'm missing.
I have Master Sword, yes, and oh God, what if this is a Master Sword seed?
I'm missing 2/3 of Seamoth. Oh, out of 20 prawn? That can't be right.
Like what if like what would be behind the most annoying thing to be behind like Master Sword?
Something me or like my Neptune,
Your Neptune,
launch
yeah,
plant or something.
Yeah, just like your
An
depth
in-game
module.
thing I need. Ooh, yeah, some kind of depth module.
The
Speaking of,
traders not being randomized is a mercy. if the Nobilia trading section was also randomized, oh my god.
yeah,
Well-
prawn suit fragment, but not the most excellent. But I'll take anything I can get. Now I have to get
How
through
long does
this
this fucking
area.
Does this reset if I heal myself? I really hope not.
Missile. Have to break into the prawn bay.
So if you sit here for long enough, you get sucked into the sand, and you go. There's a little spot where you get like a bunch of spice and rice. So it's the trading section.
Game?
But I might have messed it up.
Oh, my battery died, that's why.
Nope, it's still going. Okay. I was
need to find a-
triggering the low health warning again and again because I was both taking damage and recovering health. So I was like going up and down above the mark.
I don't think there's
Okay.
any items where I'm going right now.
Is this the robotics bay, or what is this? Nope, not the robotics bay. Is it lab access? No, not 7. Why am I floating so stupidly? 6, 4, 8, 3? Yes. Okay, a couple checks here. Nectar. And my light stick fragment. How nice.
I keep getting different messages, so I think I'm doing the right thing, but it's like, this looks so bad. This is one of those schoolyard lies. It's like, oh yeah,
Me
you
behind the truck.
get a bunch of stuff. You go under the truck.
Stop to Kaz.
What?
I gave you a thing called stop.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to stop.
Stop, Kaz, immediately.
Yeah. No, stop. Yeah, that stop is an alchemy. And I have not been receiving anything while I'm in the desert. Oh, here we go. Finally. Oh,
So,
for fuck's sake.
The desert literally might have some, like, thing that's preventing you from getting items.
Yeah.
Because we've been seeing that you get items delayed because of, like, the way the scripting works. But I don't know how any of that actually functions.
Okay. Let's check my bag. Yep, 99 spice, 99 rice. 2 annihilation amulets. Okay.
There's more I can do
So,
here.
I forget how much I need, which is why I have a list. I have a shopping list.
Oh boy.
Let's see, 19 beads, 8 perfume, 1 spoon. Okay, let's just start with that. Beads.
Are there being fucked up things to do here? I might have to look at a list of checks of stuff on the Aurora to see what I haven't gotten. Luckily, that is a thing I have access to.
Okay, it's my spice man, you're the rice lady.
Your tracker might just have that natural
Yeah.
too.
Locker PDA, battery room data terminal, Seamoth Bay PDA, Aurora Drive Room upgrade console. There are a few things here, yeah. So I need to remember how to get to the... For one, I need to figure out how to get to the reactor room. Because the reactor... If I can just shut down the reactor, I don't need the radiation suit anymore. After several days... Because if you turn off the reactor core, the Aurora stops leaching fallout into the ocean.
Or you do the thing.
Fume. Beads. Bag of rice and 3 twigs each. Sure. 10.
Battery room data terminal. Okay, I have that one.
There should be enough beads.
Locker PDA, Seamoth Bay PDA, Aurora Drive Room PDA.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've got most of the items from Aurora.
8 perfume. I got the jackals, the spoon, the perfume. Okay.
I don't remember how to get to the reactor room. Probably have to go back. I went towards the living quarters.
Ah, bonk. Someday I'll like finish some dungeons, or I'll have
Okay.
some like health in
What's
this
next?
game.
Okay, so we have beads, perfume, spoon, jackal. I need 4 tapestries and 2 limestone tablets.
Power
5
bomb.
Fire bomb. Alright, 1 moment, I'll be right back.
Prawn Bay is this way.
tapestries.
Drive room, Seamoth Bay. Okay, I just didn't go here.
Found a coal bead.
Mushroom.
Oh, I'm finally getting stuff. That's good.
Yeah, this is the stream of Gnomebitten finding things. Oh, I can actually do it.
I need how many tapestries? 4. Okay, 1. Okay, good.
Let's go to the drive
What do you
room.
have?
See, the Aurora hasn't like had much. Although, is mushroom a good find? What does mushroom unlock other than
1
like the
item.
witch? Yeah, so I found your mushroom.
Need
Cheers, you
5
starfish.
chicken.
Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome.
Roots. We combine all our energies. We can give Kaz the roots.
Okay. Need to buy 2 more chickens.
Oh, that's actually really fun. I give you the mushroom, and then you use the mushroom to get an item for me. That's how it should go, right?
Yeah. Okay. I still need limestone tablets and jeweled scarab. I think I go around here. Can't carry any more water.
You're full of water.
Oh,
I don't mention how much I hate this room.
Nectar, learn stop.
I mean, I guess I'm not alone in that.
Not a popular room.
Oh, the
Big
one that
20.
just wastes your time.
Also, I have no health, and like, I'm dying constantly.
We gotta find you a heart piece.
Sent an item.
Get on it, Kaz.
Well, I just sent an item.
I did. I received an item.
So what was it?
Was that a big 20?
Yeah, it was
I
a
do-
big 20.
I do have blue
No.
rod. True.
Sad.
Let's put on blue rod.
Jeweled scarab. I need 4 of these. Okay.
Wait, that's ahem.
Yeah.
Sorry, ahem.
It's good. 1.
This room has fucked up
You
little
like
squids in it
things?
that suck your blood
Yeah.
out. Oh, I killed one of them.
How much do I
Ah.
need? 2. Okay. So that should actually be everything I need. So one of the tapestries is going to Tiny.
Bosky. There's only 2 items in Hera from memory.
Where is Tiny? Oh no! In order to summon Tiny, I need to levitate a rock. Thankfully, I bought all those bones. Levitate is now level 1.
Okay. Okay, the Aurora Drive core is repaired.
Are you just gonna like slash off the radiation?
And that'll mean I can wear the rebreather at least. But I've gotten all the checks in the Aurora, so now it's time to go.
Now that's how you lift a rock. Anyway. So that'll probably... Oh,
You
roots.
impress Tiny with your ability to lift a rock.
Okay. So this guy sells Amulet of Annihilation.
Yes.
You can negotiate him down from 30. You can actually negotiate him to so far down that he gives you 3 Amulets of Annihilation for 1 bag of rice. But if you go below 15 ever, he will never trade with you again.
So stop at 20 or whatever.
Yeah, you just stop at 15, but you can keep going if you, I don't know.
Decide you are
If you-
done.
Yeah.
If you decide you hate that man and want to ruin his livelihood.
Hold on. Let me make sure I get the relics before I get like armor. I don't know if I trust this list. Do you have a relic?
You play a lot of
No.
games with the relics in them, don't you? I feel like that's a term
Well,
you use a lot.
it's a pretty common thing, huh? Like
Yeah.
what?
Maybe it's the Catholic upbringing.
Hey, heart piece.
Do Catholics disproportionately play Slay the Spire or something?
There's like relics. You know, Saint Finger Bones, that kind of thing.
Do I get +1 dex from that?
Yeah, you get +1 dexterity from the finger bone of a saint.
Helmet. I think I might not need the armor at all. Like, what am I equipped with? Bronze armor, bronze guard.
Oh shit.
No, I do.
You know, I knew in my heart that this is what was up here.
Yes.
Yep, alright, let's just...
Yep, okay, get smacked down.
Alright.
Sure. Okay, you don't have anything else.
Where the hell am I going?
You don't have anything else. Okay.
I guess just stuff close to where I am.
So
Except
you're the
there's
appraiser.
basically nothing in the crash zone.
Sheath. Sure, we will trade other goods.
Ooh, will silver arrows hurt the guy, or will you have to hit him in the tail, right?
I've hit
So
it
even-
in the tail.
Even if you had silver, even if you use silver arrows, you'd have to shoot him in the tail.
Well,
Okay. I think I'm ready to trade for other stuff. What do you got?
I guess I'm going to the grassy plateau.
hey, we got it.
So a lot of the relics that you get don't actually matter. Some of them are bugged to just be on all the time. Have anything else? No. Some of these people actually have secondary things to trade you. So after you've bought like their first thing, they're like, "Oh, but I also have this."
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
If I swim around, I might find Grandpa, which I'm not that interested in. I need to go to...
I don't have the jade disc.
Okay, if I just continue in this direction, I'll find what I'm looking for.
This guy is great. He trades you the silver sheath for the armor polish and 75 jewels, and he'll do the same trade again. So you just keep giving him 75 jewels over and over again.
I mean, hey, if you're paying,
Yeah, I know, right?
respect the grift.
All right, but I did get better armor.
I'm gonna go finish Eastern Palace. Because that's the other thing I can do. And Eastern Palace is green pendant. Somehow.
So if I can find the jade disc, who has that?
Need either the prawn or...
Prawn would be a big upgrade for you, right? Because
You have the jade disc.
I think that's
Any vehicle would be a big upgrade.
Well, prawn is
yeah.
what, 600 base?
Yeah, prawn goes pretty damn deep on its own.
Now that I have the jade disc, we can trade to this other man. Or woman. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. It's actually fine to trade away the relics for other stuff, because the things that you trade away here appear in the secondary bazaar in later in the game, which I forget what I need, but there's sort of an unlimited amount of time to get it. I should probably save the game.
Saving is important.
Useful action to take.
Check the fish salesman on the north side. I will do that in a moment.
You know, my game doesn't have autosave in it.
You can get the
Even though it is a
Chocobo's egg by
modern
buying
video
props.
game.
What?
Yeah, no autosave in Subnautica.
Strange.
You know, it was a game made in like 2015 or whatever.
Isn't the inn? Where's the inn? I know that one exists. Shit. I've hoodwinked myself. I do that all the time. That's my actual favorite thing to do. Forget about relics
Yeah.
and upbringings. Hoodwinking.
Hoodwinked.
That's what it's all about. I swear there's actually an inn.
Is this just the Aurora?
Yeah. There you go.
I don't want to go here. I want to go to 366 - 207.
Okay. Fish salesman. Hello. Do you like a fish?
Which I guess is this.
Eat the fish.
Okay.
Sent an item.
Wasn't to me. Oh, actually it was. Prawn grappling arm. Okay. If I can get the goddamn prawn, I'll be set. Because I have the drill arm and the grapple arm. And the grapple. Those are my two favorite arms.
Pots, yes.
How do I get in here? There's an open door. Grapple arm is, of course, the good arm because, as we all know, one of the ways you can improve in a video game is to put a grappling hook in it. That's why Salt and Sacrifice is better than Salt and Sanctuary, right? The grappling hook.
It has a grappling hook. The first upgrade. So how do you do anything with pots? I don't think I've ever done this. I have like a shitload of them. Yeah, I have 30 ceramic pots. How do you how do you search the pots?
Oh god, is that 30 checks?
Probably not. I don't know. I've never done this.
Grassy
These are my
Plateaus.
current bounties.
Rack.
You don't do anything with them. Just keep buying them and randomly get the edge. Is doing a 10 pull like worth it, or should I buy them individually? Like when does it check? Do you know? I don't know. I'm gonna keep buying one at a time.
Yeah, you get your 11 pull. Who knows?
You gotta get an SR.
The OG gotcha game. Buying ceramic pots in Secret of Evermore.
Alright, should be getting near the end of this dungeon. This is the...
So the next thing I'm doing is going to wrecks that are nearby where I am. If I don't find a vehicle soon, then I'm just going to be throwing myself at holes for me to drown in. I do have Life Pod 6 I could go to. Life Pod 6 is a thing for me.
There's a map. Shit. Is that in the boss's compass? Oh.
Yeah, the OG gotcha is actually baseball cards, but I'm glad we're all putting a lot of thought into this. Am I getting poisoned here?
60.
Not getting poisoned here.
First gotcha players are pigeons.
That's if they were in the Skinner box.
No, just all pigeons.
All pigeons, yes.
Pigeons just really like gotcha games.
That's why, that's why the passenger pigeon went extinct. They stopped making that. That game got unsupported, so servers went down.
So what you're saying is we could stand up like an island. It's like a private server for the passenger pigeon gotcha.
Yeah, but only if you can find. Only if you can find the source code to run a.
This room is very silly. This is the all cannonball room.
Okay, so I've been to this wreck.
So this is the bow requirement room right here. The red one needs a bow to kill. And then here,
Okay. I spent all of my time opening pots and got nothing. I've been completely scammed.
where's my Barry Sanders rookie card?
What?
Where's my?
Wait a second. Meteorite to Kaz.
Hooray!
I missed an item the last time I was here.
Oh right, silver arrows.
My God, silver arrows make
Right.
such complete mincemeat of that boss.
3 ethanol for Kaz.
3 ethanol. Wow. I don't think I can use that yet. We will see.
Sacred dog.
So negative. So I need negative 15, negative 206. So I'm going to be going in this direction.
Link
for a
Aran,
long
is that
time.
you? You're the sacred dog.
That figures. You never get anything if you buy one. Wait, do you have to buy them? in tens?
Wait, you're. Oh wow, that's incredible. I totally wasted my money. Buying 5 is more likely to contain prizes than 10. I did it absolutely as wrong as
Oh
possible.
my god!
That's incredible.
I guess it's the 3 pull. It's the
According to the fandom
for the
wiki.
way.
yeah. The fandom wiki tells you the 3 pull is actually the best pull. It's actually better than the 10 pull.
That's so incredible. Okay, so, well, when I finally get out of here, I will sell all of my pots to the appraiser, and then buy them again 5 at a time.
All right, I think I'm
I'm going
out.
to cheat some.
I think I'm out of checks. Well,
I am about to do a bunch,
Ooh, that's fun.
so hopefully...
Let's see if this,
Some of it is
this
for
does
you.
anything. I tried.
Alright. That's a mud pepper for me. Can't carry any more petals. Although I can fix that. Go ahead and...
Send out a hint for a player's item to their Send out a hint for a player's location to their team.
Okay. Sent an item. Learned firepower, vinegar, can't carry water, iron, and sent an item. So I only sent 2 items.
I received a missile.
Oh, alas. Learned firepower though.
All right. Just mentally going through checks.
It's probably some shit that I have that I could just get to that you don't have yet. I did not mean trash can. No.
Wait, what?
What do you need for what would open up the most for you, Jens?
Varia as a single item. Dark World Access, which would be Moon Pearl plus Hammer.
Slyos Varia is at Ivor's house, number 208 in Kaz's world.
Whose house?
Ivor?
Ivor.
Ivor.
Ivor houses is what it says.
Oh, Ivor Tower. Okay. That's a...
Oh, that's like the Ivory Tower.
Yeah. Okay. That probably requires me to leave this place and stop doing, like, regular progress.
What gets you to Dark World? Like what item is keeping you from getting cut?
Moon Pearl is the big one because you can't.
Okay.
Well, you know, but
try this.
Varia.
How many hints will it let me do?
Yeah.
Slyos Moon Pearl is at Ivor houses, number 246 in Kaz's world.
All right. All my progress is in Ivory
Fuck.
Towers, whatever.
Great. Okay. I need to
That just means
not do what I'm doing.
Is that like a completely different area or something?
It is a completely different area. I need to, like, leave and use the flying machine.
Oh.
I can't find any of my item. What is the slash hint? Grummy prawn suit? Is that what it's called?
Module. Blueprint.
Did you mean Seamoth fragment? I mean, I would accept that.
This boss also sucks complete ass. He gets to zip around like faster than you can move.
Oh, the chariot?
Yeah. And he has the crowd throw food at you, which is very funny. He can also go backwards, even though he shouldn't be able to. It just it just sucks in every way that it possibly can.
How do I, when it says, did you mean Salt Prawn Suit fragment, how do I tell it yes? Notice to all, server. Yes.
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 I want to say he's a little worse than Theseus, frankly. Theseus fights quite a bit more fair than Vigor the Indestructible.
Well, also, one of those is a EM3. You know.
Yeah, we're talking Extreme Measures 3 Theseus.
2,000 jewels.
Okay. Grummy's prawn suit fragment is at
Don't say
pyramid top
Oh.
number 153 in Kaz's world.
Right. That's so far away.
Hype cave middle right in Slyo's world.
Hype cave, huh?
And reserve tank Meridia in Slyo's world.
Oh God! Alright.
So,
It's gonna get pretty
so-
deep, huh?
so it's gonna be a while so let me check the Seamoth. As I might not actually need.
hello.
I actually think I need the prawn.
The thing, hello, first time chatter. The thing that I'm doing is a little involved. As the
Yeah.
display might might let you know.
Grummy's Seamoth fragment is at Pipe Maze number 92 in Kaz's world. Grummy's Seamoth fragment is at Nitro in Kaz's world. So you have both of my
Oh God, Nitro. Yikes.
What did I just find? A bunch of hints just happened all at once.
Oh, Pyramid is hardlocked by Bronze Axe. Incredible. Better axes will not function for it.
What I'm hearing is I just might not have a vehicle for a long time. Which means
Sounds that way.
I'm going to be throwing myself in the water to drown.
I'm gonna leave. I can do ceramic pot later. We'll do the pots later. I will spend an Amulet of Annihilation to go back to the beginning of the area. Sure. And I will send myself into deadly danger to look for items that will actually advance our cause. Yeah, you can do most of the pyramid without the bronze axe, but you know, I don't want to go to areas unless I know there's something there, or I can do all of them, you know?
Right, because like if you do it twice.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have to do pot gotcha to get the thing. That would be nice. If I don't have to do that, I ain't. Like, I was just burning time there because you have to, like, spend 12 minutes or whatever waiting for the event to start. Which, again, I think is really cute. I like the beginning of that area. It's just... Boy, there's so much in this game that's like, here's an intentionally time-wasting thing that we put in.
Thanks for the sub, Jello. I've been here before, or is there just nothing here?
Wait, there's flying machine access in Nobilia? Did I just forget that was the case? Sent an item.
Roots.
50 rupees.
And 50 rupees. Negative 50, negative 14.
Hey, it's nice.
Where am I at? Oh, I'm at.
You know what?
Here.
Screw fighting these guys. I will leave and fight much more dangerous guys. How about that?
I need to go south. Put the Aurora on my left.
Oh, is it just... Oh, wait, no, I remember where it is now. Yeah, it's on the right of the gathering. It's to the right of the gathering place. Okay.
Gathering at the Juggalos?
Now, let the record show that I was not the one who brought Juggalos into this. So, you get what
Who
you
else
earn.
could it be but me?
I am neither above nor below the Juggalo. Okay. I hope this works. I was trying to do things in order for my own sake.
Because now you're gonna have like two, like
Yeah, now like cutscenes are gonna play out of order, and
Yeah,
I don't know how to
we're
access areas because you don't usually access them this way.
you're getting your gameplay complexity increased,
Mm-hmm.
but have some clay. Oh, I found a Seamoth fragment. Okay, I need one more
This is
Seamoth fragment.
oh, I guess that's part
this
of
is
the thing.
technically Ebon Keep and not Ivor Tower, but
Wait, how many do I have? Multiple Seamoth fragments.
Well, there are in the game. Remember, there's more than four. You know, there's more than more than you need.
Okay, yeah, there's multiple Seamoth fragments. Okay, I can just get. I need to go to Mushroom Forest. I can get a Seamoth fragment there. What did that hint say it was? Seamoth fragment is at Northwestern Mushroom Rock Forest Rec Office Data Box. So Northwestern, that'd be this one.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Link to the Past.
Prawn will still be the annoying thing, because
Yeah, but you like with Seamoth, you have
well, with
access
Seamoth,
to the game.
I can like swim. I can go into holes. Because I can make the Seamoth Depth Module 1 is just a thing you can make. You don't need anything for it.
oh, I don't have the kind of money that you.
Oh,
I would love to be able to buy stuff from him, but I just don't have the kind of money that he takes.
See, not jewels. You would use, what, coins? You found a call bead. Slow burn. Okay, so I need to go to negative 600, negative 120.
Can't carry any more water.
So I need to go in this direction.
3
Ethanol.
parts ethanol. Mm-hmm.
I gotta get
Better stock up.
ripped.
Okay, that's all right. So how do I reverse course? how do I get to Ivor Tower from Ebon Keep? This is the opposite. Oh, am I on the hook for this battle? Oh, that's gonna suck. Please no.
Where's Life Pod 6 at?
Oh fuck. Well,
Doesn't tell me.
I guess the first part of the battle isn't bad.
The first part of the battle is to recognize that you have a battle, Kaz.
Yeah. That's knowing.
Knowing is half the battle.
My dog has been plagued. This is the actual bad part. Oh, never mind. Dog just destroys the dancing fool.
Oh, I just incidentally ended it back at my home base. It's actually convenient. I did not mean to come here, but the vagaries of fate brought me here.
Okay, the actual usefulness of the alchemy that I possess is to lock the target in place so that I can then hit them with my weapon.
all right.
Oh,
Yeah,
now we do this cutscene. Mm-hmm.
You are doing
Okay,
the entire world into reverse, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I actually can make the mobile vehicle bay. That is
Can I
important.
do force backwards? I
was thinking.
Oh, across the chessboard. That would be convenient if it is available.
I was thinking if I could even make the Seamoth or not, because I didn't know if I had the mobile vehicle bay. But lo and behold, I have the mobile vehicle bay. And the way I need to make a power cell, but the way you make a power cell is with 2 batteries and some rubber. You tape them together, and you get a big battery.
Use wings? Okay, if I have wings, I will definitely do that. I don't know if I have any, though.
Alright, we fake flipper in.
Again, like, what I collect is kind of random.
We fake flipper.
Fake flipper!
I have nothing else. This is the only thing I can think of to do is fake flipper.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of in a holding pattern.
You have wings. Here we go. It didn't work. Fuck. Alright, cool. Cool. I'll try that later. Chessboard bridge isn't closed until you defeat Mongol. Is closed? Okay.
You can think of anything else you can use, Jen. I can look for more for us.
You just said use wings. What was I supposed to do?
Alright, I'm checking under the bridge.
Okay, I'll just plop the mobile vehicle bay here. Okay.
Stop being plagued. That's so frustrating. Alright, sent an item.
A bar table.
Wait, that didn't work? Does essence cure plague? Does anything cure the plague?
Oh no.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe it's uncurable. Maybe this doomed to death, die forever.
You spend the rest of the game plagued. This does not appear to be an exit. Ordinarily, it would be. That would lead me to the passport.
Because fortune favors the brave, and because Slyo really needs items, I'm going to throw myself into a death pit.
And that's what I was trying to do. But I'm apparently very bad at it. Send item.
Cyclops Stocking Bay repair kit mod.
I don't know how to do the game in reverse. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're all pressing up against our boundaries here. And one of mine is I could come down here for diamonds.
Boy. I want to talk to Genius Boy. Does death cure the plague? I think it would. Am I completely off base here? I thought that this would be like that. If you can get to the chessboard, that should do it. So I'm going to presume that I can't do that and try to leave by another means.
I'm in a horrible place, full of horrible monsters. And now that I'm in this far, I'm fairly certain I cannot survive the trip back.
This is some kind of a sewer. Crap.
These big crab snakes will murder me if
Genius
I get
Boy
close
might
to
help.
them.
That one won't budge. That's interesting.
1 minute left of
allowed to
oxygen.
One way. Interesting.
So,
Okay, I made it to the Degrassi.
There's plenty of doors to open. And I might have to restore from save to get out of here, but we will
Biscuit.
see. You know, that might actually come in handy right this second because my dog is dying.
I also died.
Okay. It's an Omnitopia monster. No big deal, right? Wait, where's it going? Get back here. I have to crush you with the power of the past.
I do not yet have a bottle, so I can't show a bottle to the kid.
Let the weight of history consume you. Your sins. Pay for them now. Oh my god, it lived.
Wait, I have mushroom.
You have mushroom. You have mushroom.
Alright, hold on.
Skeletons can be afflicted by scarlet rot, and
So that's
Not
Evan
play this
Keep.
fire. Bobbits and Trinkets. What is that game? Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, poison is good against skeletons in that game for some reason.
Yeah. The plague. Okay, so this is a different sewer. God, I forget how this stuff is connected. I have the lance, but it doesn't actually open anything. I might not have to go here. But I might have to go here.
Everywhere could be a place you have to go. It's...
I know.
Yep.
I mean, as soon as I'm done, like, getting positive items for you guys, I am leaving and going to do the game in the direct order. If I can.
That's reasonable.
That sounds like a good idea. Wait, why am I... Ahem.
Okay, just... Oh, shit. I'm being body blocked by a slime.
You know what? It's not all that bad. At least I did get the Sea Glide. Imagine how terrible this would be without the Sea Glide.
Do I have the Knight's Axe? I don't think I do. No, I do not. I have the Lance. That's the item from this area that I positively have. And I'm using because it's my most powerful weapon.
Should surface. Oh, I should definitely surface because here's the wreck I'm looking for.
Doesn't it just leave one screen and come back?
I
I
thought.
forget where the secret entrances
You might have to
are
go
too.
like. You might have to
So
go like
bad.
go inside and then come back outside.
I'm gonna save quit.
Okay. Can't carry any more clay. Sent an item. Found it.
I thought I did that. I thought I went inside and did that. Oh,
I didn't.
talking to the person. I did not do that.
20 rupees. Hooray. Glad I could help.
It's very important rupees. You never know what he's going to need to buy.
This.
Need to buy Space Jump. Even though I think he has Space Jump.
I do. Right now, my current lock in Metroid is Varia. And Varia opens up everything that isn't Meridia. Like, literally everything.
Doing my utmost. I don't know if I'm in a good place.
Okay.
I don't know if I do this.
I have the Seamoth.
Okay, good. All right.
Ooh.
Found my way to the forest. So this should be... Fuck! Alright. On the hook for this.
You just have
That's
to fight
fine.
the dragon.
Uh-huh. Just a perfectly cromulent beast to fight. Hey, could you explode for a second? Thanks.
I love that the major factor of explosion is please stop moving.
Yeah.
It's not damage, it's please stop moving. Yes, I did just get a super missile. Which brings me up to 25.
Fuck, I'm about to drown. Save me. I found my Seamoth.
That's sweet. I'm glad.
That means that I don't have to go on death pits as much.
You actually can, like, go on normal...
I can have... No, I can... The Seamoth represents a portable source of air. More than it represents anything else.
Right, it lets you go places.
Yeah. And it's also just fast. I've got ion power cell, which is not ever required.
Alright. Killed it.
You found 10 crystal.
Yeah, call beads have life spark if I need that healing. And I can create more call beads. So that part'll be good. Okay, I found 10 crystals. Oh my god.
10 crystals. What more could
Alright,
you want?
that boss needs to die. Now I have to reverse the forest maze, which is hard for me because I'm used to doing forest maze forward, but, you know, I can just... We
Mushroom-
can...
Right.
It's fine.
There's a PDA somewhere here. So there's one more item. Where the flip is it?
Oh God,
I
Skull.
can algorithm my way out of this.
So Skull Woods is the other medallion. That's nice. Oh yeah, is now when you do the wings. Now that you're in the forest.
Maybe. I have no idea what this will do. Let's find out. Well, that put me in the Neo-Greeble fight, so that's good.
Good. We like
wanted
killing
to get
green.
here.
No one crosses the Shapeshifter Bridge.
The Shapelifters
Sorry,
Bridge.
Shapelifter Bridge.
Shapelifter. We're here to lift. Welcome to the church.
Where the hell is this PDA at? Oh, here. It's right here. Water.
Fight 3X bad boy.
You cannot hold any more water, Kaz. Use some water so you can get this water I just
can't.
sent you.
One of my things use water.
Drink it. Drink the water.
Drink the water.
I have to go make a Seamoth now.
I found Spike Room.
Oh, Spike Room has my compass in it.
I need a hammer, and then I need
Elizabeth is here. Flare.
Moon Pearl.
Moon Pearl.
Eat flare, jerk.
I just want to go check what that was. I came here also to check what the last pendant dungeon was.
Something in the mushroom forest I need. I don't think so, not anymore. So really I just need to go build my Seamoth and my depth module, and we'll be cooking with gas.
I can't read. I have Master Sword though, so I'm almost at reading.
Come on, dog, get him.
The age of the Sea Glide is
Dog
almost
attack is so
over.
much more powerful than mine.
Well, what was that guy doing? Oh, he's going to be doing something else. Oh, he's not doing it anymore. This guy was, like, flipping out. And he's still, like, having fun, but he was, like...
Shit.
Well,
Wait,
they are freaking out.
He's going super fast for a sand shark. They're usually quite cumbersome. He was, like, bent in an L shape, though, and doing all that.
Okay. Time for that biscuit.
Oh, is the last one more powerful than the other two?
Well, I'm on the second one.
Oh.
I have no idea. They're all dodgy, so
Well,
like
your dog is,
winning is a crapshoot. Like,
your dog just hits them for 1 million damage, and then
yeah.
Why is your dog so powerful?
Because it can charge attacks to level 3.
Oh, yeah, because it's a because of its level of dogness compared to your level of weapon or something. Now I have to find my house. Okay, here's my house.
To make sure we live. Ordinarily, you've gained like levels by now too, so you would have more health. But fuck. Oh wow.
that's a hard hit.
Stun locking me, huh? That's a good one. If only I could do such a thing. Ah, here, corrode.
Okay, I need glass, power cell, lead, titanium ingot. Well, luckily, like a good TV chef, I prepared almost all of this off camera. And going around finding titanium also meant that I just also found some dog teeth to make enameled glass with, which is usually a big pain in the ass.
I think that's death. Yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. I love having to do this fight completely unprepared. Yeah. Third one gets nitrate.
Now you'll see it coming.
That's kind of true. Yeah, and I know that... Oh, do I have to do the cutscenes again too? Yes. Crap.
Remember when games never let you skip cutscenes?
Yep.
Go Gadget gameplay links to that.
Okay, so this item down here is a piece of heart, so that's not something that changes.
I'm gonna pull out a bunt
God,
cake.
I have to do the dragon fight again too. Crap.
Yeah, you actually have a pretty lengthy...
I have to do this fight.
Crush me. Crush me. I almost died from that.
Almost died from that.
Damn it, I wanted to die from that. It's been a while since I've been in the cockpit of one of these babies.
I know that I can turn most cutscenes off when creating the seed. That doesn't do anything right now. Like that. Like,
Thanks.
Where does that lead? Like you,
Oh,
I know that you're trying to help, but what you just said is tantamount to saying, "Hey, instead of going back like 30 minutes, you should go back 700 hours."
Is there flying machine?
Go back weeks of time.
Is there flying machine accessed for Ivor Tower?
I don't think so. I think this is the one place that you can land.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
need tight. Oh,
Because
no,
it's
I need
where
to make.
you get the flying machine in the first place.
Oh god, I
And
need to make.
They don't do that until the second half.
The God, what was it? Yesterday.
What I can do is save myself a little bit of time, at least, and go back and save in the other room.
Yes, I need to get diamond.
No, I know yesterday. Like, Ty was tweeted about just having a hell of a time trying to find like literally a COVID test. Like where he's at, like nowhere locally had any, like just like within like any 30-minute area, just nothing.
Oh shit!
And like, you get a number of folks tweeting like, hey, you can get like free COVID tests from this URL for from
the UPS.
From UPS.
United States Postal Service.
Yes.
On UPS. USPS.
Yes, you are correct. Technically correct. That is the best correct. If I do that in 2 to 3 weeks, I will have what I need. Thank you. Yeah, which, like, just
Not useful. Actually, I think one for general modules. Do I have lithium? I have to have lithium, right?
I gave myself another cutscene. I forgot that. Yeah, I guess Tinker now has invented the flying machine officially.
Okay, now it is time to take my Seamoth and go into the hole where Diamond lives.
Sir, save my game, please. Sir.
Oh, my Seamoth took 11 damage because I crushed myself. Yeah. Oh, and also it's being attacked right now. Get out of here.
All right.
Can I just kill you?
I saved at all, which is good.
I kill you, bastard.
We can save our resources against the dragon. Hopefully.
Are you not dead yet? I'm ramming my ship into you.
Oh no, I died.
Not you, Kaz.
Oh.
Unless you're the sea monster. He's just not dying. Come here, you. I know I can kill you. Wow, I'll better repair my ship.
I'd be enjoying where I'm at.
Yeah, you're doing suitless.
Yep.
As much as you can do.
This is the last,
We'll find you some stuff soon, Cat. So just don't worry.
I know. This is...
Where the flip is the thing?
Okay, that one, that's the special one.
So this is 2 E-tanks in a reserve, yes?
Now we're traveling in style. No longer am I having to blast water into my face. I have a vehicle. And all it took was misreading the hint system.
Oh, I have to crab fall. Hold on. I remember this now. No!
Oh, shake a crab and freeze?
Yeah.
Oh, I might die here. That'd be bad.
I like that we're all in grave peril.
I've been spending my healing items because I went straight off of the back of a boss fight, like Vigor the Indestructible, to this.
I have to be careful because these crab snakes can destroy my ship. Right, I probably should just park the ship here and look for diamond.
Okay. So that's the end of that. All right. There should be a place that I can save in here. Are you sure it was Ivor houses and not Eben?
That was Ivor houses.
Houses. Oh.
That's what the hint. That's what the hints said, at least, if they are to be trusted.
Okay. Well.
You sent office chair.
Nope.
Pixie dust.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
On diamond.
Everyone's here now.
I know you can find diamond here. Oh, you can find shale. That has diamond in it.
That's not a place. That's not a place. Ah, these people and their completely penned in existence. This is what I should have done. I should have gone to the village, collected all the things from it, used the inn. Hell, there might even be a shop. There should be, like, morally,
All right.
but I don't know if there is in truth.
Might not be legally. Wax.
Yeah. Wax and clay. Why, with that I can...
All right.
I don't know.
We're making progress.
These horrible
That's
noises.
true. In
I'm glad
theory,
I'm-
better armor, but I
Nope.
would have to get some money.
Acorns.
And an item.
Neptune gantry. I needed that.
Okay, it wasn't
I'm
a waste.
drowning. Shit, I have to get to the Seamoth because I am drowning to death.
Biscuit. Sent an item.
Cyclops shield generator. I needed that.
That is a necessary item.
Well, I'm helping.
You're helping.
Oh no. Can't carry any more ash. Please be here,
Okay, so
Eat some of your ash, Kaz. Just eat it.
Cecil.
It'll give you experience. That's how it works in... Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, thank God. That's how it works in the Elder Scrolls.
wait. Oh, this is actually Cecil's house.
Yes.
Cecil be demented.
Uh-huh. Alright, just need to raise some funds here for the better armor. Actually, not that much in the way of funds compared to...
Didn't you have 20,000 coins?
Received bazooka and thunderball. No, I had... That was jewels. I would need to go to someone who trades stuff. Oh man, this is all so overwhelming. I have to go everywhere and do everything. This is so bad for me. Right, don't need that.
At least you know where places are and what they do, how they work.
At least I guess, like, so if you just do things in order, how far off would
Very far.
Right away, yeah.
I would have to do an
right,
entire
because we're
You'd have to do all of Antiquia and then
shit.
come here.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot about Antiquia being in between this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All that stuff I just traded for, it's garbage now. Fuck it. Change.
Worthless.
Oh, you can change money. Yeah. Oh, that's so much better. All right, cool.
Do we
Dog
need
collar.
more diamond?
Hat.
How many diamond do I actually
This is
need?
gonna help a lot. Yeah, it's 65 defense. Okay.
That should help some. Should help some.
Yeah. Some. Definitely should have done this first. Anyway, now that we've talked to Cecil, he should be on the other side to become the inn. Yes. Thank you, sir. Hollow Knight, good to see you again.
Oh my god,
Cost-
okay. I'm actually going to have an item for you
I'll be right back.
for somebody.
Oh, hell yes.
This is going to pay off.
It's going to pay off.
So there's the crab item down here.
Oh god, where's the proposed...
Wait.
Why is there a sand shark down here? A sand shark is fighting a crab snake.
Uh-oh.
Sand shark should not be down here. Also, I don't know where the proposed Degrassi thing is.
Oh.
I just want to go over here. Ah, you seem to have died. So about that item.
Well, I did not think the crab would do 3 E-tanks of damage.
Holy shit.
But that's just what it did. Okay.
Oh god, one of my important items actually... I think one of my prawn suits was reserve tank in Meridia. I don't know if that's reserve tank. I couldn't tell you any item what it actually is. I can just tell you where it's at.
You're gonna make me do sand. That's what's gonna happen. It's fine. Yeah,
reserve tank sounds like sand.
I was not prepared for
Invincible crab.
The crab that hit me that hard. I know, like, obviously I know that Meridian enemies hit hard, but oof.
Rats.
Yeah, well,
okay.
I
came here last time and was unable to live. So let's see what it's like now. Thing is, these jellyfish vines actually do a shitload of damage.
Wait, how much ammunition do I actually have?
Oh god, I'm dying.
1.
No.
30 particle bombs. Maybe that's my weaponry from now on. Okay, so I've been instructed to do not something for Lance.
Book. You can read.
When you go upstairs, don't grab everything immediately. Okay.
Take 20.
Is this Lance? Are you Lance? I don't know.
Oh god, I'm dying.
Now I'm afraid.
Yeah,
I'm afraid to collect things, which is a bad place to be for
yeah,
me. Although I just saved.
What,
The worst that could happen.
what do you mean
water.
What do you mean by don't collect everything? Is it like...
Is it like Chrono Trigger?
I don't know. The frustration that I'm currently experiencing is that I have a direct objective and getting to it is hard, and I have to collect everything along the way. And along the way, I am also being given like arcane fucking instructions about how to optimize everything. And this is unideal for me. You understand?
I know.
Like,
oh my god! An E-tank. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Okay, this is Lance. Hello.
Hello, Lank. I just need to find some more diamond and then I can get the hell out of here.
Okay, sent an item. Alright. Ash. Lance, the things that you sell, I actually have a lot of, for the most part. You can have my money, though.
My book, right?
Ooh, maybe that's reckless. Okay. I'm going back to taking everything I can find.
Okay, I'm glad that
2 items.
finding the Seamoth immediately paid off.
Grappling beam.
Grappling beam.
You can get X-ray scope.
I already have that one from having space jump.
Space jump? Yeah.
Oh, then grapple's
Well,
not.
that's Dragon dead.
Yes.
Go kill Dragon. Well, if you have X-ray scope, you can.
I have X-ray scope. I could do.
Oh, gee. You could do like a cursed run of
I
Meridia.
can do suitless Meridia.
Have you done suitless before?
Yes.
Okay, then at least
hate
there's
it.
that.
It's,
We all hate it.
it's holy shit.
It's bad.
Like, Super Metroid, one of my top 5 favorite video games of all time. Meridia suitless.
Very bad.
Oh, flute.
Water wax.
Whoa.
Flute.
I gotta go turn that on as soon as I'm done reading a book. That was a huge grab. Thank you, Kaz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just handed me the flute.
just let me know as soon as I can like do the game in the regular order. But I don't know. It might not be.
Okay, let me look up what I can actually tell you
a lot of stuff
about.
Oh! My own speed.
Speed.
Found the Night Basher. Oh, that's good for me.
Magic powder from Kaz.
An axe.
A bottle.
Okay, the 2 things we really need for you from from Ivor houses is there's two things in
The
Ivor
fairy
house
suit is
that
one, right?
that Slyo needs really badly.
Hmm.
So that's after you get those.
Yeah, the various suit and Moon Pearl are
Moon
both
Pearl.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what you've given me right now, like for the last like 30 minutes, I have been able to do nothing.
Yeah. Now
Like-
you've given him something.
Like, I have speed booster. I have items. You know, I can
Okay.
go do things now.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna save at the inn again and try to do dangerous things.
Hell, the biggest thing you gave me actually, literacy opens a dungeon.
That was me.
Well, no,
but
you did not give me the book. Kaz gave me the book.
no, I gave you book. I found
What?
book in Degrassi Sea Base.
I have no idea because anytime I send
just-
something, it just says sent an item, so I can't dispute this.
But
Anyway, sorry, you gave me flute, which is what I
Yeah.
need to turn on right now.
yeah,
That's
book was.
literacy if you speak the language of music.
Ooh.
Give me sanctuary.
But book was the immediate payoff of getting the Seamoth because I could suicide to the Degrassi Sea Base, but I would have to do it 3 times in a row.
And the
Oh, that's kind of true.
one thing that's gonna help on your end, Kaz, is just having like a billion more armor.
Yeah. I also found the Night Basher so I can destroy these barriers and get through the sewer faster.
Yeah, Night Basher.
Oh, I have a bottle. Let's talk to Bottle Kid.
I need to go back home and build the modification station so I can make
Wait,
prawn depth module. Or can I make depth module Mark II?
where's Bottle Kid? Is the second?
Hey, found some honey. That's good.
Yeah, I can make Mark II and Mark III, but I can't make Mark III yet.
How do I get to those? How do I get to those?
I know it's one of these north houses has Bottle Kid. Bottle Kid.
I don't remember where rubies live.
Oh?
Wax.
Carry any more wax. Like, I'm full of these ingredients that I will never need, unfortunately.
Alright, here we go. God, so happy to have flight.
Transformative.
Yeah.
If I ever did this again, I would definitely readdress the way that alchemy formulae get mixed up.
Yeah.
Because as it stands, it just serves to make them all useless, and that's not great.
Because so
You know,
many
a
of them
flat
are.
random is not good. It's like, okay, sure, I'm getting these ingredients, but like the shops still sell what they sell, you know?
I get the feeling that this random might be really fun in single player.
That might be true. Maybe we've fully ruined it with the whole archipelago thing.
I want to try Archipelago's spin on the Ocarina of Time randomizer next. If that's a rando I at least know well. And getting it to work natural was kind of a huge pain in the ass. And hey, maybe you could actually do
Right.
it this time, Kaz.
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry, do what? I was concentrating.
Ocarina of Time rando, if we
No.
do it through.
I don't like link randomizers.
I've
I've changed my mind on that. I know.
okay,
I said,
you changed.
like,
You said I was going off previously known information, but now it has been updated.
That's true. That's true.
My information has been updated to no.
All right. Let's shoot it with a gun. That's how we will defeat this dragon.
Whoa. All right.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of a Zelda game that I would actually play nowadays. Now, did that actually cost me ammunition? It didn't. Hooray! The one thing that I set that I wanted to be true
Now
is
that you're in the forest, you can.
Oh right, I can wings.
You wing to the other boss fight.
Right. Do I still
This
have
time
wings?
you have 65 defense in the Night Crusher, so or the Night Basher.
Well, I have something like
Oh, God.
4 times as much defense as before across all of my equipments.
yeah.
I also have the bazooka, so this guy is gonna get blown the fuck up.
Need more copper.
What are the items you need to complete this dungeon? Arrows.
So there is a bug in the base game where ammunition does not correctly update when you use it with the bazooka. So you functionally have unlimited ammo. The randomizer gives you an option to fix that, to give you like, correct amounts of ammunition. But I turned that option off.
Yeah, you would never want to turn that on.
I want to I want to have a nice time.
Boots are possible needed in here. It depends on what the item is in this room right here. A missile. Alright, boots are not needed in this dungeon.
Hey. Okay, one more.
Okay.
Crush. Oh, you finally got. Oh, what does Crush need? Oh, we gotta find an alchemist.
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Well, you got Crush.
Again,
right?
it might, learn to crush.
Crush. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely depends on like what ingredients are required.
You gotta have at least one attacking spell that's
There's
cheap,
gotta
right?
be one.
There's gotta be at
right?
least.
Yeah.
It might as well
Just-
be Crush, right?
Wait, can I wings again?
Okay,
What
so
happens if I wings again?
so we have I need arrows, I need fire lantern, and I don't need boots anymore because of what I just got.
Hey. Nice.
So we're good.
Uh,
I can dungeon complete.
Dungeon complete. What is it like to finish a dungeon?
First
Huh. What's that? The energy core from that statue that we blew up. Yeah, we totally did
I
that.
remember that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Spring ball.
That's spring ball. You might have seen me looking at that and been like, "Oh my god, is that gravity?" Spring ball is slightly different.
But now you can. Spring ball is useful in
Okay.
one room.
So I made it to the chessboard. Fuck. There's so many boss fights in here that I'm doing that.
Oh my god.
We're fighting the Foot Knight.
Looks like you kind of got this one under control. At
That's
least.
his name, right? Yeah, Foot Knight.
Need a computer chip.
This is the perfect time for someone to do a channel point redemption. Oh, I could have saved the game at the man. That's true.
I really need lead. Is lead my limiting factor? God, I need lead. How awful. I hate lead.
Oh, there comes a blood price. Oh, what's Fortnite?
What's Fortnite? Okay, I gotta. Fortnite is a helmet with a foot on the bottom with a lance coming out the front. It's really kind of simple. But someone asked for a blood price, so I have to redeem that too.
Somebody they wanted a Darkest Dungeon character named after them too.
That's also
Yeah, that comes later. When I'm actually playing Darkest Dungeon, or actually anything that has names. Where's blood? There we go. There's your blood price. That'll stay up for a second. I hope it is enhancing your experience.
So here's the
Lead.
fire I need.
Gold,
It's
worthless
layered
gold.
in a certain way.
There's nothing in here but worthless
my
gold.
God. What are my event flags now?
You're gonna have a really fun time going through this normally. Oh shit, I'm at the boss. Hell yeah. We're gonna come on.
Yeah, going through this normally might be out of the question at this point. Oh, of course. This is also a maze. How could I forget?
I know where I can get lead.
Classic hedge mage.
I just have to dismantle my.
Silver arrow shooting these
I'm glad you have. We found
Bone.
peril and power.
Yep.
Bone is sadly no longer necessary.
You want
Thank
to
you,
cast
Bone.
levitate anymore?
Well, bone was found in a shop.
Not really. Yeah, and Blimp just sells bone. I can get the Blimp if I can get to the.
I feel really good about how that ended up going. All right. God, I can go do Agadim?
Academy's Awakening, yes. A modal dual-faced card.
Wait, yeah, that's a magic card.
Yeah.
I can go do...
I could do a child's maze. Okay, am I allowed back in? Oh my god.
A Hagen
Wait,
or
are you
something?
in Ivory?
Ivor Tower?
I'm in Ivor Tower. I have to get to the town
Yeah,
still.
it's just Ivor
So,
Houses is what it says.
yeah, so that's locked. And I don't have the key because the dog gives you the key. But
Oh no, bees.
okay.
What's that stand for?
Can I just walk out the front door?
Can you walk the dinosaur?
Yes. Okay, Ivor Houses. I'm here. I made it. Holy smokes. Okay, the blood price has to go. I have to.
Alright.
That's too much blood.
That is a pretty good amount of blood.
Ugh.
So...
Oh my god. Obs, please. Okay.
Okay. I need a plasteel ingot and 2 magnetite and then some enamel glass. Luckily, I can make all of that.
Thanks everybody for the rush of channel points. I love those. I have good soul redemptions, I think. Okay, sent an item. Sent an item.
I'm saying the one I
Cyclops!
miss... What, you...
There's like 30 chests in here, so
Yeah,
it's
a lot of
take me a minute.
lot of checks. No wonder some
Yeah,
important
hold on,
stuff
let me
is here.
land. I guess I should land here. +5 arrow capacity, 20 rupee, 10 arrows to go with that +20. Also, I should probably get over towards,
Nuclear reactor.
yeah, that's quick.
Magnetite times
Mountain
2.
cave.
Okay.
I'm gonna get over to Super Metroid because I think Vario is why we were here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moon Pearl was also why we were here, though.
Yeah, but Vario opens up.
Heart container.
An item.
Oh my god,
you have
hearts?
health now.
Holy shit, I have health. 7 hearts.
Received a diamond eye. Oh, I needed to come here too.
No, you have the other
Shit.
diamond eye. You receive missiles from Kaz.
Okay. Crush depth is now 500 meters.
Oh, now you're cooking.
Now we're cooking.
An item.
You receive
Varia.
various soon. Alright,
Hey.
let's go.
So yeah, as soon as your appearance updates, it'll. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, let's go grab.
Rhino skin.
I received
What is
shovel.
that?
Progressive breast.
Oh no!
Uh-oh, because you sold...
I broke progress because I sold armor. LeMayo. Doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Make
So,
some
Yeah,
batteries.
I already have better things than this. So, could I have the goods though? I'm interested in goods. Now that I know that wings are good.
Okay, I made the thermo blade so I can cook on the go.
Alright, first item I get here. Oh!
Plasma!
Ice Beam was plasma. I am so cooking with gas now. I can do everything but Meridia right now.
Looks like the gates are open.
Like, Lower Norfair takes some cheating to get into, but... Anyway, I know who it's time to go, to have a chat with. Hey, Crockemeyer. Moon Pearl from Kaz. Alright, you're...
Crusader sword.
Crusader's sword. Yeah, that's this area's sword.
So, that's all I needed from in there. If you want to head back to...
I may as well finish it out while I'm here, because
True.
again, there's just like a shitload of items.
Alien containment.
And in order to leave, I have to like fully leave the area,
5 rupee.
like reverse course and everything. So
Power cell charger fragment.
I
Can't
might
carry
as
more
well make
wax.
this.
Can't carry any more honey. So I bottomed out that guy's shop of healing items now that I know I need them. No secret door there.
Are you ready for a boss fight?
How's it, Crocomire?
I have plasma.
I guess what
Or Crocomire.
You, you saved Crocomire's life. You interrupted my jump with gave me a heart container. So you saved Crocomire for one more cycle.
Good night, sweet prince. Alright, well, hopefully I'm allowed to reverse course from what I've just done so that I can then eventually enter the ship from the front.
They do tell you not to enter the ship from the back.
Yeah.
They're very emphatic about it.
But thank you for entering the
I
ship.
should find an alchemist.
Thank you for entering the ship.
Yeah, we gotta learn about Crush.
I know. There's so much I have to learn about. So there's Boy Genius. I might be able to... Oh, God. All right.
I think you're on the hook for doing...
Yeah, I might have to... Didn't work. Okay. I have to do... I'm here now. I live here now.
This is your...
I have to do the forward progress. It's fine. I could also die.
You could die. An important skill.
You won't keep your things.
That's true. Well, I don't actually need the diamond eyes for a while. Sword, though. Damn it. I should have thought of that. As soon as I started going into houses, everything was suspect. But I needed to go into houses. That's the whole point of coming here.
Yes.
I know the sunbeam will die in 40 minutes. Okay, now I don't really know where I go next.
Stop being a bastard.
I guess I just look at my list of checks and just pick a spot and go there.
Basically. That's what I'm just like, it's I have speed boost and Varia. This is me going through the game as I know it.
Oh, there's one more item to get in the deep zone.
Rapscallion.
Oh, Rapscallion.
Okay.
Oh, you wouldn't like your cats if they weren't occasionally rapscallions. Is that not true?
I think it would be fine with me if they would just chill all the time, actually.
Oh, you say that now, but you would miss their mischievousness once they cease to be.
I don't know.
They never knocked anything over or woke you up in the middle of the night.
Okay. So I bought the ticket. Can I just talk to the man?
Ooh, you got me round pot plant.
Yep. I hope you enjoy round pot plant.
What the fuck is that? Oh, sunbeam landing site. Yeah.
Oh, I should do shit. I thought I would be able to go back to Nobelia.
Womp 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 womp.
You got me a duplicate.
I think I might not be able to get items anymore.
What's up?
Okay, so there's a secondary trading market in this town, but it's kind of a one-time deal because you eventually people leave.
Yeah.
Oh. So do you take the test?
And I thought I was going to be able to go back to the Nobelia market to pick up whatever I would need from there. Whatever, I'll do secondary trading game here. Of course, I might have also just put myself in a lengthy set of cutscenes.
Or a jar.
I think you are in a lengthy set of cutscenes.
That's survivable.
Oh, Bombos.
Bombos.
All you have to do is not kill Mongola.
Okay. The Mongola fight isn't for a while, so yeah, we'll be fine. Unigoat. It's a goat. Not. Don't touch the exhibits, dude. Come on. It's not a petting zoo. Get your own pets.
So I
Well,
missed an
anyway, this is I'm glad that I was able to give someone Very a suit. That's nice for me.
Thank you.
Yeah, then once you get out of hell, you can go back to normal gameplay. Whatever that means.
When you do dog basement, you don't have to get the key immediately. If you don't want to, you can go back later.
Okay. God,
I
do I
found-
have to do dog basement too? Fuck, another maze where you can't see anything? Christ.
Well, you like mazes, right, Kaz?
I'm souring on them as the game is wearing on. It's just maze after maze in this.
Well, that's because the game is amazing. Get it?
Been sitting on that one for a couple years, have you?
I spun that one right off the dome.
Mm-hmm.
I can make bad puns with the best of dads out there.
Oh, what we got here? A single pedal.
Dunes. Where are dunes at? Mountains, blood kelp dunes. So if I'm here, then I need to go a long way away. I need to go a kilometer or more.
Ooh, ethanol.
We need a decent amount of ethanol.
No, I would like that in real life.
Mmm.
That's for later, I guess.
I have speed boosters. I can go do speed booster.
Bonk. I just have to go in this direction for a long time, and I'll get to a spot.
This is just gonna take us to the queen, I think. Yeah. Well, anyway, so what the dog basement thing is because the pig that wins the race is sent to the kitchens to become the dinner.
Well, the
More
dinner of
water,
the king.
of course.
But of course, you're no pig. You're a dog.
Yeah, the
Revealer.
dog. Ah, I will be able to reveal hidden platforms. Good.
Oh.
The platforms are always there, so if you know where they are, you can just walk across them, and none of them are that complicated. But you can be certain if you have the reveal formula.
Alright, now I gotta go get wave.
For some reason, the spade fish do inordinately more damage to your ship when you run into them than normal fish do. I think that like 20% of my ship's health damage when I just rammed into it.
I love that because we're doing this in reverse, the main character is extremely stupid. he's already met the real queen, and it's like, oh yeah, she's an imposter, and like seen her imposter ways through the telescope and everything, and it's like, may as well play along.
Yeah, I guess let's.
Okay, now I get all the stuff.
So you're supposed to.
So in the base game, what you do is you run around the basement until you find a person who's also stuck down here, and the person puts the keys around the dog's neck. But apparently, I don't need to worry about that.
Okay. Okay. So next up.
The dog cannot open chests or doors.
No thumbs.
Got's no thumbs.
Okay, here's the spot. And this is one of the annoying wrecks that just has a data box on the outside.
Actually,
Crystal.
I'm gonna go through the normal route here. Because the normal route has a piece of heart for me, and health is still something I actually want from,
Now, if I've learned anything, it's that if you don't have your health, you don't have anything.
True. Onion taught me that.
Onion did teach us that.
Fine.
He also taught that it's okay to give a girl flavorless gel if you love her.
I'm so close.
I played a little bit more of that game, and Yurina sucks. She hates every date, and if you take her to the same date, like more than like once every 6 months, she'll hate you because she's like, I'm getting sick of this spot. By the way, I hate everywhere else. So don't even think of taking me there.
She gets bored easy. Come on.
And she's
She's a
like,
smart girl.
you're gonna take me to the aquarium again? Listen, asshole, I know you haven't even unlocked the junk store yet, but
If you say a damn word about dolphins,
I think maybe she could appreciate that fact that dolphins are actually mammals.
I love
I-
just getting murdered for saying that. You know,
Yeah, Yurina is science genius girl. She tries to poison you.
She does try to poison
Allegedly.
you. Allegedly.
How do I get out of here? Fuck. Within the maze is a secret maze that leads to the lady. I think that gave me the key. I don't know.
I found out that game has cheat codes. And they actually are kind of anti-cheat codes, because if you use them, you actually make the game harder.
Oh, yeah? Tell me all
For
about it.
instance, the one that maxes all of your stats.
Oh, so you instantly meet all the girls?
Yes. That is
Sweet.
the unintended side effect of
Okay, so
great.
you did get the key.
Very good. Yeah, I'm kind of failing a reading comprehension because I got 3 chats open and voices in my head.
Well, yeah, like for me, like for you, you're doing something familiar in a very
in an odd way. an
messed up
unfamiliar
manner
way.
now. Like before, it was like just sort of like a thing you've done, but now it's different.
Yeah, that's
Whereas like
having to go to a
Oh,
different
no.
area is definitely throwing a
Fuck,
wrench.
Grandpa! No, Grandpa's here. Fuck. Oh god, I'm towards the
That's
edge of the
it.
map.
No.
oh, you're at the
Oh no. Where's the wreck? I can't get killed by Grandpa. I heard some screaming, and I was like, what's that? It turned out it was Grandpa.
Oh, I might have just failed my own algorithm. Oh, that would be bad. Kind of need to not do that. I was just here. Fuck.
1632. I need to go in opposite direction.
science.
I'm calling the Reaper Leviathan Grandpa, and if he catches my Seamoth, he'll do half
Oh,
the
right. There's a
rule.
secret one back here. Because in addition to not being able to see things, we also need, like, a secret entrance hidden behind a bookshelf.
So this is the one. This is the item in the game that I think has the most keys. Because it needs power bombs, ice beam, speed.
Fuck is this wreck? I'm like going way away from it. It's negative 632.
Can't carry any more ash.
Well, I at least checked this. So
I had to enter a secret to get here, so hopefully this is good. I feel spiritually like this should be progress. Okay, progress. Thank fucking Christ.
alright.
Boy, having to go through things speedily in this sort of, man, really puts in sharp relief all of the mazes that you have to do in a sequence.
Okay, next up.
When you're just sort of playing casually, it's like, oh yeah, what's around here? Neat.
Nope,
You know,
Grandpa.
there's
No,
not the same
Grandpa,
pressure.
no. Grandpa, no. Ah, fuck. Grandpa.
Are you about to lose a Seamoth?
Uh, I should have like 15 health.
Save game?
I love the prompts in this game. It's like, would you like to save your game? And the options are okay, or I'd rather see a lawyer.
God, Grandpa is back? No, 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 no.
Alright.
Where's the fucking wreck?
Grandpa gave it.
Ah, he is screaming. I want to save.
It's a good idea.
Okay, here it is. I finally found the fucking thing.
Alright. So there's one more item here.
All right, the Minotaur. Goodbye, Minotaur. Bye, Mr. Viper.
So I'm doing everything I can here in Super Metroid before I swap over. There's not a ton of items left for me. Like, unless I break into Lower Norfair, which I can do, but something about breaking into Lower Norfair with 3 E-tanks sounds like a...
That doesn't sound like fun, no. Well, you'd be able to fight Golden Churro. You could maybe do that on 3 tanks and Varia.
The problem is breaking in might not be like, because you have to go into the acid anyway to break in.
You have to go into the acid, yeah.
So like that might just be a death sentence in the first place.
I feel like it would be possible, but it would be looking annoying.
Yeah.
God, Grandpa's still out there.
Okay. Then we're done with that, and we go to the sewer, which is also a maze.
Grandpa destroyed my ship while I was out here. No, he didn't.
Shit. Come on.
It's true, Birdhead. Until you said something, I forgot I grabbed that item. I used power bombs to just make a bunch of jumps.
Spring ball is important. Spring ball is a
True.
hero item.
I kind of hate this because there are chests in here. They're like hidden in like walls and behind rats and
Oh
stuff.
my goodness. Alright, so we're doing bowling.
Grandpa, no, Grandpa, no, Grandpa, no, Grandpa, no, 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 no. Grab trap, worthless, thank you. And I'm being attacked by teleporter assholes. They can teleport you outside of your ship.
I really hope no necessary items for us are in this sewer. I really hate doing the hidden rooms in this. That is a door. Doop. Doop.
Okay, just supers.
Get to the man.
Now I need to go over to Brinstar. Really?
Cyclops fragment, thank you, Kaz.
Ooh, nice. That's a biggie.
That's something I need.
Yeah, you will not complete the
You're
game
in
without
force field.
You will not complete the game without the Cyclops, so. Oh.
One meteor, one vinegar, huh?
What's
Oh, we finally get to what
Crush.
Crush does. Okay.
Crush, please.
Crush requires 1 root, 1 meteor.
Okay,
Fine.
whatever.
It's all bad. I'm sorry.
It's meteors all
We're
the way
just sad
down.
because we love Crush so much.
Yeah.
I've made like at least 2 D&D or like tabletop characters around that move.
A baby's grasping hand, or
No,
what would
just
it be?
Crush. Just
I'll equip it anyway.
the entire point of the character
No.
was that they were going to cast Crush.
What is Crush called in
It's
4E?
not called anything. I was just using Mage Hand to form a fist and punch things.
But I was kind of right. Bigby's grasping hand is kind
Yeah.
of like the big version of Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Only it's named after Bigby.
Yeah, I got to use that in
Okay.
one campaign that died after 3 sessions, and then one that went a little longer.
Yeah, like firepower needs Atlas Medallion. Like everything that's any kind of useful needs ingredients from Omnitopia or Atlas Medallion, shit like that. Come on.
Well, what can you do?
Okay, Sting, Double Drain, and Lance, which I have not found yet, are damaging spells, and I don't know what those materials
Double Drain would
require.
be a pretty cool one for being...
Sting also has a weirdly high damage multiplier, or like damage value, so... And Drain is double the power of Drain, or
Right.
Double Drain is double the power of Drain, because it's Double Drain.
It is Double Drain.
It's a joke that you never get to see, because you don't see that part of the damage formula.
This is Double Drain.
Whatever you think about Drain, it is one half of Double Drain.
The visual effect also doubles. It does a little thing from 2 directions, because it's Double Drain.
Is there anything in here? Is this like an alien zone?
And so now you have to cross the chessboard.
Yeah, should be a lot easier now that I've defeated all of the bosses between me and the other side.
Right, there's no goblins.
God,
there's
Grandpa.
no-
Yeah, the Neo Greebles are put to rest. There's no dragon.
the knight.
Foot Knight doesn't exist.
Nice.
I don't like how many grandpas they're just putting out here.
Oh, Nitro also, yeah.
Alright, so I'm down here to grab an item by charge beam. I'm not
Why is
technically
that left? I
supposed
thought I had
to-
the key. When do you discover that that the dog has the key? That's the important. Oh, never mind. I can just open these doors now. That's great.
Big 50.
Big 50.
Okay, how do I get into this place? Now that I have tools and the radiation suit and the Seamoth, I feel like I'm actually doing things. I don't know if this gameplay loop is any good, but I can at least do it.
And now that I'm here, I may as well like clean out the rooms.
And this item is...
Monies.
Why did the dog do this? What?
The dog found 200 gold coins.
Why did the dog do that? Is that so you can like turn the key back in to the woman?
Weird. Alright, well... With that...
Received laser lance.
What?
I gave you some clay.
Hello.
Laser lance.
Damn right.
That's like one of the last weapons you get, right?
Yeah. It's one of the Omnitopia weapons.
Yeah.
All 3 of which are the same attack power, which I think is really neat because they let you pick your favorite
Style.
attack pattern.
Rather than, like, force you to use the sword because it's plus 10.
I'm gonna lie to this man and tell him that I have not seen his skeleton key.
I don't know. What
Hold
that
on.
is.
I don't know what that is. That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
So now you just have to cross the chessboard and get to the flying machine, right? That's it.
Yes, but I think because the event flags are set, the chessboard is going to be locked, so I have to go back through the forest and reverse the sewer path and everything like that.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm heading back over to Link's Awakening. Or no, Link's Awakening.
Grummy sent bazooka plus shells / shining armor / 5k gold to cast. What?
Well, I already have the bazooka. That's weird.
And maybe it'll send you 5k gold because you already had it.
Not send a bazooka.
Huh. Well, you know,
Missiles. I have 90
these
missiles.
horses regenerate magic. Okay, cool.
Am I going to drown?
Sent an item. Man, they really just put a whole bunch of stuff in here, didn't they? I think now I can talk to the man. Sir, I have seen the skeleton key actually. I have your key. Found a
Check my
protector
tracker.
ring. It requires 1 part brimstone and 1 feather.
I'm sure it does.
Okay, I need
What is the protector ring?
Dunes North Wreck, which is where I am at. There's an outside data box. So somewhere out here, there is a data box on the outside.
Oh. I see.
What's up?
It's one of the pieces of Omnitopia armor.
Oh, protector ring?
Yeah. It's the hand item for that.
What the hell is this?
And you're about to be going back 2 areas.
Eventually. Yeah, once I get the hell out of here.
So
I have defenses solved. I'm not gonna get punked by any bosses anytime soon. I don't think.
You have a good melee weapon.
Yeah. I have the bazooka. And I've left it bugged, so it has plenty of ammunition. Oh shit.
Oh!
Wait, I don't actually want to go here.
Okay. Actual Dark World access. We on.
Hey.
Yeah.
The shovel that I was given earlier. In the rush of items from the town. The shovel was gloves.
The glove is love.
So we are
That's not the way.
We have to go to Alien Base.
That
Alien
gives me-
Sanctuary Cache.
that gives me actual Dark World access, which means it's time to go to Hype Cave.
Hype Cave. There's something that was important in Hype Cave.
Something, I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going
Oh.
I have a ton of now that I'm heavily unlocked now.
That's good. That's
So-
good.
I think we're all reaching that point where we all have a
Yeah.
bunch of shit we can be doing. I just saw a very weird graphical
Okay,
thing
yeah,
happen.
drawbridge is down. I am on the hook for just doing chapter 3 instead of chapter 2. Basically.
Grandpa, don't
well,
hurt me, Grandpa,
Thank
Grandpa,
you
Grandpa.
for doing backwards chapter 3, then chapter 3, then yeah. If I had a hammer and grapple, would I be at go?
Shit. Piss.
No, I'd be missing a rod. I need flame rod. Kaz is doing Act 3 of 4, but still has Act 2 and Act 4.
Yeah, I have to get through the rest of Act 2. Which might not be true. Like,
Oh my
they're
God, yeah.
items, you know, like
Right, but like if you don't do it, then it ends up being like, you know, some item for one of us. That's
right.
I might have to get more purple tablets. I just used my only one to get here, and there might not be anything in here.
Oh right, those are a limited resource.
You can make them, but it's annoying.
All right, officially in Dark World. So Thieves Town.
Can I make purple tablet? I might have to make a scanner, because there's one scanner that I can... There's one purple tablet I can actually scan, and I don't know if that is randomized or not.
I can't start the dungeon because I don't have boots. So I can't do Thieves Town, but... I can Mario House.
I can always reload save.
Mario House had a pedal. Check out, if you're wondering why it's Mario House. Right there, it's Mario House.
Oh, there's a painting of Mario. How
There's just a
nice.
painting of Mario. That is a running theme in
There's Ocarina of Time. You can also find Mario paintings.
Yeah, I need boots. Can you just break this open with like bombs or something? Oh, you pull on it, not ram it. Oh. I thought you rammed it. It's been a while. Oh, right. We'll do Thieves Town after we're done with everything else, though.
I am applying the algorithm to this rather than following the Nilo Greebles because in addition to the halfway bridge and boss fight and everything, there's also an alchemist who teaches in the base game he teaches the what's it? Some kind of formula, I forget.
Yeah, I don't want to do the dungeon quite yet because there's a lot of open world stuff to do now. That's a bottle. It's Mario. But yeah, like in Ocarina of Time, in the castle, if you look in the castle, there's Mario. There's like a portrait of Mario.
There's a portrait of Mario. You can see it where you see Gabon at.
Aha, okay. Alchemist locate. Sent an item.
Bombs.
God damn it. Whatever.
Rope.
I can purchase mushrooms now, and I probably should.
Actually, I can cheat.
Who knows if I'll need these?
I can cheat here. Hold on. Nope, hold on. I got it. Normally, you need a hammer to get through here, but I can cheat to get down the well this way. And then let's go bother an imp. Hey, imp.
Look at that guy. Holy shit, look at that guy. Woo! Later.
Alright, imp is being bothered.
If you see an imp in real life, you should try to kill it. I'm just telling that to everybody.
Imp gave me a power bomb.
If I met an imp, I would try to tear it apart with my bare hands.
Also, the entire thing with Long Range having Mario, yeah. Mario and Luigi.
Yeah. Mario and Luigi. They made Luigi evil. In the Majora Mask 3D, Luigi, the good Luigi, will give you mystery milk. That will give you an extra bottle because they added bottles to Majora's Mask 3D.
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Yeah, one of them is the mystery milk.
Mmm, tasty.
And so because of what I did here, I actually have to go back to my 1 Dark World access point. But luckily, it's not too bad.
Lifepod 13 has been visited.
So, there's a ton of checks available for me right now. All of Thieves Town is open. The world map is effectively fully, like, I can get to right now. I can also go do Swamp. But I can't get into Misery Mire, so there's no point in, like, going in there. But I can do Swamp. And Swamp has items. So...
Swamp has items. I can go basically anywhere, except for the very deepest of spots. 500 meters unlocks most of it.
I got the, I should bring you home.
Although I will need to find some more purple tablets,
Hold
or
on,
make them if I can.
I gotta bring my buddy home here.
Gotta bring him on home. Wasn't that the name of a DS9 episode? DS9, by the way, about to leave Netflix. So you want to watch it?
Whoa, really?
Now. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I think they're moving it all over to...
Peacock or whatever it's called.
Oh, they're not moving it all over to Paramount?
Yeah, thought that was Paramount.
Oh my god.
No, Peacock is NBC.
Ah, whatever.
Oh my...
They're moving it to Paramount then.
Because of,
it's impossible
the
to know. Yeah.
Well, that one at least... Anyway.
Yeah.
I mixed up
No,
Paramount, which is the mountain, with the Peacock, which is the Peacock.
Yeah, they both start with P.
They both start with P.
Oh.
That means they're basically the same.
Peacock
It kind of depends on how you store information in your head, you know? Like, that's not universal.
My what?
Oh, right.
In
your mind.
There you go. We try to use inclusive language here, Cass.
I know.
Oh, over here. Yeah, here we go.
I should be able to see the wreck, but where the hell is it?
Still applying the algorithm.
Oh, we've already been to this one. Or is this another wreck that is perched on top? I've been to this one.
If I have for like yet another time tonight failed my own algorithm, I will be a little cross. But I'm seeing Neo Greebles again, so that's part of the path.
This is the way.
Yeah. The way of the Neo Greeble.
Yes. What am I doing? Who am I? Where am I going?
Mod item.
The big questions.
There it is. It's guaranteed after 30 digs. So...
I'm no longer seeing Neo Greebles, and that bothers me. Yep. Dead end.
So now I go... down here, and I'm gonna put the... there's gonna be a... in the forest, there's gonna be the like tree that I can talk to. And there's also I can use the
Halfway.
Ooh.
Yes, I've been here.
All right, so I got missiles.
I've been here, but I forgot to open a door. Okay, mark as visited.
Algorithm
So right here,
Even
this,
though two Neo Greebles combine to form Bad Boy and make you face them 3 times, they remain your hints in the second half, after you've slaughtered them.
They can live through it. Being dead.
ooh, a reserve tank.
It's quite a trick.
So this item right here, I always remember because the first randomizer I ever did of this game, that item was my like go mode
Silver arrow
item.
or whatever.
It was the final item I needed to be able to finish the game. I don't remember what it was, but it was like 2 hours of me hunting for it because
Yeah.
I didn't know all the side checks, you know.
I had a somewhat similar experience the first time I tried one of those. The Just Link to the Past randomizer.
Yep.
You know, I was doing ordinary stuff and, you know, trying to keep to actual progression and not do any like serious skips or tricks or anything. Even though like some of the tricks that are somewhat useful, I tried out just to try them, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's doable. Whatever, let's do it. And I still like, man, where's this thing that I need? The like one thing that I was missing, and it was the Moon Pearl in Checkerboard Cave. And I eventually looked it up, and I'm like, what's Checkerboard Cave? And I looked it up because they have a resource for it. There's just a there's like a wiki
Yep.
that they have, and I looked up Checkerboard Cave, and like one of the footnotes of the thing said, if Moon Pearl is here, that's real bad. And I'm like, god damn it. It's like they have a special footnote just for my seed. So
Have some ash.
I enjoy that the hype cave there had prawn suit fragment and water for Kaz.
my god.
Never tried the
Water for
best
Kaz, the
randomizer.
new nothing.
That is. Oh, one of the things I was thinking about. I've had my point redemption the same for what, forever at this point. You know,
Yeah.
just the
Oh, yeah.
goal. But I do miss Tapped Spire Bluff Canal.
Tapped Fire Bluff Canal.
I mean,
Tapped Fire Bluff Canal is a pretty good one.
Just the Ryan Overturf
yeah,
special.
I missed that one specifically. That was my favorite of the ones he had.
I used that one a lot. And you'll get to see that
Same
one even
reservoir.
more in coming days in other channels because Pioneer is back, baby.
Is it? What brought it back?
My game just crashed.
Uh-oh.
My game just crashed. Oh, because Pioneer is what the Pro Tour is going to be.
Yeah, so Pioneer has to be
Ew.
being played for...
Mm-hmm.
I see.
And they just banned the most annoying card from it.
Expressive iteration?
Winota joiner of forces.
Oh, right.
They
Sorry,
also,
I just presumed that she was. I presumed she was getting banned so hard that I just believed it had already happened.
Yeah.
oddly enough,
What's that? Son
had,
of a bitch.
But Lotus Field
I
still legal.
hoodwinked myself again.
Lotus Field probably not like the most impressive deck, but
God.
it's so hard to beat now. I'll try relaunching the game. This is gonna break everybody's setups,
Yeah.
but it's
Oh,
not my
that's not
fault.
great.
this might also just be a sign that it might be a good.
It might be. Yeah, we're at 2 hour 50 minutes.
Yeah, because I'm looking at like.
Huh. Well,
Can we
I'm not at a convenient stopping point,
Yeah, I see
unfortunately.
Let me relaunch the game then and go. We'll go until Kaz finds a convenient stopping point.
I think that'll be that sounds
I'm
good.
pretty far away from a place to save.
I know.
I know.
Little unfortunate.
Tis the side effect of playing these games. Don't.
Fuck. That's not it either. Part of the problem here is that I don't know what my success condition for this maze is. Is it this?
Okay, reconnect.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no, this is important because now I get to show everybody the purpose of my censorship burger.
Okay, so I need to fix the. Let me know when you've relaunched it.
Oh, I'm so close. Oh my god. Sent an item.
Okay, we should be back. Screen is now resent. How's my obs looking?
Wait.
My obs looks fine.
So I have to go over to obs, do this.
Here's the lab.
Hit the plus button. Do this.
Okay, I found 4 parts.
Whoa. Whoa, obs. What are you doing?
Oh no.
Holy fuck.
Okay. It wasn't my fault the game crashed. Last time it was my fault because I reset the game.
Okay. Yeah, I think about my channel points and think maybe someday I'll do something else with them, but I probably won't ever. I like them
Can't
as
carry
they
any
are.
more water. Sir!
It's actually fine. I have my purple tablet back.
Okay. Progress
I made it. Alright.
Alright. So.
Holy smokes, what a journey. I was having a fine old time. I'm like, yeah, no, progress, you know? One little step at a time and all that. And then it's like,
Kaz, we need you to go dive into hell, please.
Kaz, we need you to run so that we can crawl.
No, sorry. Kaz, we need you to walk backwards into hell.
Yeah.
Specifically.
That was definitely it. But I made it out. I was galvanized by the experience, as often happens to me when I dive headlong into danger.
You have to face the challenge. And now you need to find an alchemist.
Alright, well,
yeah.
So that's
Alright.
That's been our we've made heavy forward progress. I think I'm gonna be playing Link to the Past for the next full stream, probably.
Yeah, I get to take a flying machine back to chapter 2 and do chapter 2. I didn't remember how many things were in this game, you know? Like every pot, every chest, every little...
Well, because they're all like 2 ash, 1
thing.
water, 2 water.
Yeah, right? Or it's like, oh, here's a nectar, here's a petal. So it does have, you know, it gives you things kind of like Link to the Past does in that sense. So I think those work together pretty well. It just... I guess what I would want is a more sane arrangement of like progress items across the different worlds, so that I don't have to do what happened tonight.
Yeah.
You know?
Where am I going?
But that's that's a pretty complicated ask. Why won't it let me watch? What's going on here?
I don't think I can actually go
There
here
we
yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna save.
Book to generate said there's 500 plus locations. That sounds probably right. I know Link to the Past is 415. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah, holy smoke.
that's what we got tonight. So thank you all for joining.
We all opened up the games even wider than they were before.
Deeper and wider and more timely.
All I know is I'm gonna be swimming around. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. There's Bob's.